Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome back. I'm thoughtful today. I'm quite thoughtful. Hope you guys are doing good. Broad, Bad PMC, Antillian, name random, by affiliation, space, well-fake, Zake, and timeless. I got a cup of tea, and I actually have the remnants of the Christmas haul. I have mince pie. I have 2 left. This one and one more. I don't know whether I'm going to eat it now, though. I'm not sure. Feels kind of weird. I don't really like eating on stream, honestly. It's just a bit strange. Not that it comes through. It's not like I'm like chewing down the microphone or anything, but it's still just a bit weird. I've been wondering about. You know what? We're gonna run a factory scav run because I just want to talk for a bit. So there's been quite a few. Oh, I'm still in a group with Space. We were literally just doing like a random test 5 minutes ago or something. It's still like, am I still in the group mode or something? How do I like get out of the group mode? Is this how the menu normally looks? I've like confused myself. I guess so. Yeah. Still good. So yeah, there's lots of people been talking about various things. I'm still quite surprised after all the videos and discussion and whatever that people still misunderstand the new system quite dramatically. The number of people who post screenshots or videos or whatever of them getting one shot with like a lead slug or something and saying I was running class 4, how is this possible? It's kind of surprising to me. It's not like I'm not like super surprised because the system is confusing now. But in some ways, I guess after like looking at it for so long, so far, I'm like, oh yeah, people really still haven't like really got to grips with it fully yet, which is intriguing. And I think one thing that people are really underestimating is the power of blunt damage. They really are. Blunt damage is very powerful, much more powerful than it used to be, because people never used to wear class 2 armor. And so they're not, and people never used to use these like crappy bullets either. And people aren't used to seeing the combination of those two things together. So, like a random example, how dare my scav raid rudely interrupt our intellectual conversation? But a random example, I think we was looking at PE, maybe 9x21 PE as 20 pen. In the old system, and I'm pretty sure that it works exactly the same way. In the old system, if you shot it's got a 40% pen chance to get through class 2. But if you went through, now P starts off with a damage of 80, but there's a lot of reduction at like, you know, when rounds are kind of on par. So it would actually only do 48 damage, but the blunt damage is 27. So just from looking at it, it's actually quite surprising how much damage is done by blunt damage in the old system. Oh my god, it's a freaking massacre. What happened? Somebody went crazy. Where to go find fuel conditions? I haven't found mine either. Probably Interchange, I guess. I've only found one. I've hardly found any fuel conditions this wipe. Morning, shiny. Not entirely unsurprising. Remember in the first wave, people raving about how all the headphones were the same? Yeah, that's because Willers and Sheaf did like one test in reserve, and then everybody else like jumped on the back of that immediately, which oh, fair enough. That hasn't happened that much on factory recently. Most of the people who have done that a lot have kind of got out of it for the minute. I'm interested to see Mr. Big Bollocks. I'm always interested to see how high level they are. Normally they're like level 3 or something and don't actually know Scav Karma exists. Once he loads back in, we'll have a look. Come on. Or was there no underscore? Was it just like this? Level 11. I mean, yeah, they could. Maybe they need. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, like 75 hours. I think this person's just new. 75 hours in game, 22% survival rate. They've played 158 raids, 90 of which are PMC. They're not geared up at all in their stash. I think this person's just new. I think you might be overestimating the number of people who watch videos on how such mechanics work. Kind of interesting though, because people then ask the question, right? That's the thing that I find. People then go, oh, but how did this happen? And it's like, I guess that's the thing though. It's like, okay, interested enough to ask the question once a surprising result has happened, but not interested enough to watch it beforehand to try and understand why that might have occurred in the past. That makes sense though. I can appreciate that. That's a pragmatic approach. You know, if it's working, then don't try to fix it kind of approach. That makes sense to me. You know, I'm just going to pretend that nothing's happened and just play and see what happens. And then when I get a surprising result, I'll ask about it. That makes sense. I don't agree with the tier list. Yeah, I don't know. I think most of it is okay, but I think there's some parts of it that I would change. I think if I was doing my own, I don't really want to do one now though, because like I don't know. Because I feel it's like too much. If I now make one, I think there can only be. I can't see that being good because then people just could be confused. I don't know. I just don't really feel that compelled to make one. I've already made loads of armor videos as well. I'm just like kind of bored of making videos about armor, unless it's about something different. Blunt damage, I think, is an interesting topic. It's like something still off with armor. More than 2/3 of my headshots, enemies with M80 APM get eaten by a level 3 helmet. That is extremely unlucky. There is ricochet, but it's extremely unlucky. Is it true the actual physical / visual layout of armors isn't accurate? It just represents which hitbox it covers. Yes, is the truth. Whatever it says here is gospel. And except for, well, so the plates are their own armor areas as well. But the lowercase stuff, all of the soft armor, that's definitely the way it works. Same for helmets too. So what it says here counts. So you can have two armors that look different. So like, what kind of looks like sort of thin? So like the Corund, that's kind of thick actually. We'll try the 6B13. 6B13 has only got this tiny sliver here. The left side, right side is exactly the same as the Thor that I'm just wearing now. This is the same, like left side, right side. This is no bigger on the Thor than it is on the 6B13. I'm at 1/3. Oh, okay. So I'm like way behind on chat now. Let me just skip through what you guys are saying. Better if you watch YouTube or Twitch, wherever you prefer. It really doesn't matter. Help with the gunsmith house. Thank you. What makes a good armor is armor coverage. All good armors have class 3. Trade-off durability and armor. Gen 4 Osprey both S tier. Yeah, I think so because well, Gen 4 Assault is pretty good. It's just got quite bad like debuffs. I know this is partly from the plates. So this is like 3, another 1. So this is like 5 to start with. Whereas the Osprey, but like ultimately, yeah, this one is what? So that's 2, so that's 4. That's another 5. So the Osprey's 3 movement speed debuff. So I think the Osprey's probably the best armor in the game right now, overall. But yeah, the issue is we're paying like a load of extra money for this, and the potential to reduce damage to the chest through the arm. It's like it's very like niche, very fringe. You know, the difference between the Osprey, let's say, and the Thor is very little. Like, yeah, you might get shot through the arm and it's going to damage and hit the chest, but that will happen anyway. It'll still, like, as we saw in the testing space, right? Like, if you get shot through the arm with high pen, it's still going to hit you in the chest. It's just going to have damage reduced a bit. So it'll be like a 3 hit rather than 2. Like, yeah, it might save you, right? So we're talking like percentage points on the survival rate that are maybe a little higher than they would have been otherwise. And we're missing the throat. But again, if you've got class 3 around the throat and you get shot with M855, you die anyway. So, Red Rebel barter? Yeah, I think it is. I think it's good. Still funny how many people do not realize chest is not the same as thorax. Exactly. Well, yeah. Yeah, yes. No, agreed. Because chest is like... Chest is... So thorax... Do you know what's confusing? The main thing that's really confusing... Oh, hey, Saki! Do both by Twitch sub and I in our 30s. Hey, look at that. 29 months. That's insane. Oh, is TTS off? Oh, crap. Can I replay a message? Is there any way to, like, replay a message? What does this do?
Gold, please. Soon both my Twitch sub and I are in our 30s.
Hey, there you go. I didn't know I could do that. Appreciate it. Thank you. I had it turned off because I was recording. So sometimes I record using OBS, and sometimes I record using Streamlabs OBS. For when I'm doing like local recordings, I always use actual OBS to stream, but I have that set to do like MKVs, and MKVs are annoying because they don't work in Premiere. So if I want to just record a quick video, that's in MP4. I do that in Streamlabs because I don't have to mess with the settings, because there's no way to get two profiles as far as I've seen. But anyway, I had OBS open because I wanted to record a longer video and I didn't want it to break if it crashed or something, and it was set up better in OBS. So I turned off the notifications because it comes up for people who follow and subscribe while I'm subscribe on YouTube while I'm offline, or sorry, follow on Twitch and subscribe while I'm offline. That still comes up in the recording, so I turned it off. Anyway, appreciate it. So, like in Aaron's video, he speaks if the visual is 100% accurate. I don't think that's the case. Anyway, what I was saying. So, the reason why it's confusing is because thorax used to be all of this. They've renamed thorax. They should have changed thorax, right? They should have called it something else. I don't know why they've called it thorax. They should have called it something different. Because, like, thorax is a stupid thing to call it. Thorax is now just the front. So it's this piece. It's this front section. And then you've got the two side sections that are unnamed. They probably have a name somewhere, but there's no piece of armor that covers them, so you never see them in this list. And then you've got upper back, which is the other part of the thorax. So thorax is split into 4 pieces. But they've, like, it used to be the whole thing, and now thorax is just this front section. Like, well, not the plate bit, but this whole section here. So you can get shot here and die. And then you've got the plate as well, which is its own hitbox that sits at the front. But that's why it's confusing, because they've, like, renamed it from what it was, which is really annoying. Osprey's great, but camo sucks, the Gem 4. Yeah, fair. All the best armor? I don't think it's necessarily the best armor. It's just, like, one of the ones you can get to... Like, let's put it this way. It's 64k. Once you've done Ragman's database quest, you can get it for 2 diaries. 32k, right? And the thing about the Ragman one... I mean, I'm buying this off the flea anyway, because I think this is really good. It has class 3 behind it. The Ragman ones comes with 2 class 5 plates. Sorry, 2 class 4 plates. Sorry, not class 5. Class 4. It's basically the only, like, previously class 4 armor that is now... That has, like, a 3 aramid, which is why it's good. Getting shot in the front where the armor isn't covering your shoulder isn't a thing if your armor has chest protection. It is yes, indeed. So if you get shot, like... You get shot here. It really depends, right? Because the side hitbox is still not covered. So when your guy ADSs and you get shot in that bit, you still take full chest damage, right? Because side only goes to there. Thorax is like this front panel. So if you get shot outside the plate, but on the armor, and I say on the armor as in on the thorax hitbox, so that basically goes all the way up to the neck hitbox above the armor. So that should be it's hard to show it, but like it should be basically everywhere up to like the Thor actually covers quite well, so it's kind of hard to show. But yeah, it's like basically up to like there, just before you get to the neck hitbox, between the plates and there. And on this side, it'll be like, I'm not sure exactly where it is, but it sits like somewhere like here. Then you'll still be safe. Like the Thor probably covers what it actually says it does, if you know what I mean, because it's like quite chunky. But yeah, you will never, let's put it this way. You can never get shot in the thorax front hitbox with the Thor on without it going through level 3 first. It must go through level 3. There's no angle, like that's not how the system works. But you can be shot in the side chest with no armor on, right? Would you recommend the Thor over the Karasa? I think it depends, actually. I think that the Thor is better if you're mainly worried about players. Because with the Karasa, yes, neck protection is important, right? And it's important to think about. And you've got a much bigger hitbox now with neck. So the Karasa, because it's got neck and throat protection, so this is where it also gets confusing. Neck is an armor point, like, location. but it covers 2 PMC hitboxes, which is neck and throat. So neck is the neck on the armor areas is the back bit, throat is the front bit. It's like they've named these things like multiple things, and it's just annoying. But anyway, this is class 2 here. But if you get shot by like M855 through the class 2, you're gonna die anyway. So I'd rather have the, I don't know, if I'm primarily, I don't die to scavs very often. It happens sometimes. I don't die to scavs very often. So I'm actually more comfortable just leaving my neck open, because how many people are using like 20 pen stuff? Even 20 will go through, honestly. Like 20 pen. So the soft armor system uses the old system, which is kind of handy because it means that all the calculations still work. The plate system is just like completely goosed. But let's say someone's using 9mm PST, which is a very like low level ammo, right? 20 pen has an 89% chance to go straight through your neck and kill you. Saying that, it actually might not cause quite enough pen damage, but that's another story. That's a story for another time because that's complicated. Anyway, should we actually play the game? Gather data on CQCM. Conclusion is if you load that costs. Yeah, I mean the thing is, Space, your your playstyle is so punky. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure about it, man. I want to believe. I want to believe in it. Also, the Mule is goated, by the way. The Mule is nutty. Mule is really good. The reason why the Mule is like my favorite armor in the game now, because just for like budget, because it's class 4 all the way everywhere. Stomach, thorax, upper back, lower back, neck, throat, groin. These neck parts have a class 2. But rather than being the Thor, which is class 3 outside the plate, this thing is just class 4 everywhere. Which is kind of insane. At this point in the wipe, like, it's going to become obsolete at some point. Is my opinion on it. But it will be good for a while. While everybody's using like 30 pen bullets, I think it's going to be good. I'm going to carry on using it for a bit. You do take blunt damage though. Oh, I was going to run factory, wasn't I? I got to drop off 3 packets of gunpowder at night time. Should we just try and do that first? How many blue gunpowders available? Got 2 here. I think I used another one for a craft. I'll put the most away. I went and did like I did like some quests last night. It was weird. I don't normally play much offline, but I did yesterday. I've been like testing a few like random things as well. Let's see. So I can stick these back in here. Rehotkey this. Kite gunpowder. So what else we're going to take? So I'll just take like... To be honest, we don't need all this ammo. I'm not going to be repacking like a ton in raid. I'll just take the PS. Don't need the big bag either. Don't do this. Could well do with the factory exit key. Probably would be helpful. Much easier to get out. Like that. Fine. Let's just go at night. Do this thing. My factory? Yes. I'm not going to MVGs or anything. I've got a flashlight on this thing, I think. Yeah. Got a flashlight. Fine. We'll take it chill. Does all this translate to a better playing experience? Right now, no. Honestly. Hey, fluffy ones. Marino, totally overwhelmed. Maluka using the Thor as well? No, I think it's good. For PvP. Ratrig kind of goated. Ratrig, like, it's got class 2 at the back, so. I'm level 3 traders. No more talking, sorry. I think you don't have to do a very long and thorough armor tier list. Maybe it's shorter, which armors you prefer. Maybe I do that. I've got a really quick way of doing it. Just using filters in an Excel spreadsheet. Try the SE58. I'm going to, I think. Yeah, if it goes to your neck, I'm guessing the double hitbox stuff means anything kills you. Maybe. Probably. Not always, but probably. Keep 14k armor plates over class 3 body armor. That's what the Thor is, yeah. Aaron Marine said Mule is tier shit. Did he? Where did he put the didn't he put the 6B515 Mule quite high? You're laying down, scav still shoot straight through your armor into your chest, even if hitting the plate. If you're laying down, scavs still shoot straight through your armor into your chest, even if hitting the plate full. So the scav locked onto you within shooting range of best plates to stand up. I guess the issue is if you're lying down, right, it's only the top part of your thorax that's showing. Which armor do you prefer? Level 4 armor and rigs? Anything you can put a Western plate in, honestly, is fine. I prefer, like, budget-wise, like, basically, budget's the Mule, or maybe the Cuirassier. Above that is then the Thor. And then I guess, like, the Osprey and stuff, I suppose, because then you get, like, +3 neck. But technically, would it always be good since there's no class 5 soft armor? Well, it depends, though, because if everybody's running, like, high pen ammo later, then the Yule's just going to suck against everything, whereas at least... Oh, I'm here. Still here for a sec. You said the other Yule is bad. You rated this one quite high. Yeah, because the other Yule is bad. Well, it's okay. It's class 3 everywhere. It's of limited value. Class 4 everywhere is really good. And then the rat rig kind of sucks because it has 2 at the back. I should have come with like a face shield or something. I could just wander around. We'll just chill for a sec. Yeah, CQCM. Yeah, if you're always facing your enemy, then it is good. But you lose class 4 with armor plates stacking. Most armor's like 2.5. Well, I don't know. I don't know about that. Because the issue is, right, yeah, if you hit them in the plate, the value is really the plate, I think. I haven't done enough, like, I can't, I'm just trying to think, like, the plate is the value, not the backer, right? This is my current, like, thoughts on it. Is somebody just, like, smashing into the breach room, then? NAM2 with UHWMP plates? Yeah, that's not bad. But I don't think that's is that any better than, like, the Cuirassier and the Press? Like, the Cuirassier is fine. Cuirassier's fine, but it has no side plates. Press armor has side plates at least, but it can only take the Russian front. ANA, at least you get the NAM2, at least you get like double Western plates. Kind of good. I don't think you get throat. You're probably better off running the Thor, no? We heard someone breach this door open earlier. Gave him enough time. Hopefully he had a minute or whatever to plant his stuff. What inspired you to start making EFT content? Basically, I wanted to give video editing a try. I needed something to practice on, and I didn't think there was enough like beginner-focused content in Tarkov. I thought that there was too much assumed knowledge from experienced players, and I wanted to go right back to basics, to questions that I used to see, because I used to be on the Reddit more than anything else. I used to try and answer the questions that I saw on the Reddit, mainly. Hey, thanks, Thomas. Yeah, the rest will be worse. Yeah, exactly. Which is the thing, like, once people running higher tier stuff, then you got to think to yourself, well, I may as well run a plate, because class 4 is going to get penned. I think that's the thing. I don't understand how much each plate actually covers. You should watch the vid. You should watch the vid I did. it shows how that works. Get the hell out of me, that. Hello there. Best level 2 trader guns for factory. Well, that's interesting. I wonder what the best idea is here. You just rush him. How's he not dead? How did that guy take so long to die? The RD Packer, putting in the work. Holy crap. I was using AP 6.3. Right. Where's the rest of the stuff then? Memetes, this thing, that thing. What else are we doing? May as well take that, why not? I don't really like tax sports very much. May as well, I suppose. Did want to loot this guy as well. 32's a Glock. Oh, MBSS, good. All of that, actually. Anything else before we go? That's 3 plate. Go in there. G6.3. Don't mind if I do. Right. Right, I will catch up with you guys in 2 seconds. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I was using AP 6.3. Kind of nutty, right? Okay. Well, I'm levels rig 4. Try context force. They are insane. Post effect settings. I use a mostly clarity. You can do exclamation settings actually, and it will show you. But But I just use a bit of sharpness and mostly clarity. All by itself? Nope, it's just all by itself. So best guns for factory, level 2. I mean, lots of stuff is good. Shotguns with Piranha is honestly fine. You can get away with that. That's okay. What else is at level 2? Let me just hand this in with the therapist. Then we have to do decontamination, but I don't think I'm the right level for that. I mean, level 2 traders also means the flea. So you can really use anything. I mean, like the Keta is alright. It's just like kind of, it's close range. You have to hit headshots. And one thing that I do actually think is pretty good is the P90. That's not bad. 2 military cables, put on a red dot, and then buy whatever ammo you can get. You can't get the good stuff. You can only get SS197SR, but like it's fine. I do like the various 5.56 guns, AUG, or like the G36, MPX, MP5SD as well. Like these are okay. But yeah, G36 is good because it's high rate of fire, 750. Like on that basis, the M4 is alright too, but I think the G36 is slightly better. But yeah, the AUG is like really good. But probably not on factory actually. You need Peacekeeper 3 to get the AUG like upper before you can like make it into a laser beam. Because otherwise you're stuck with this scope. Maybe it'd be okay, but I don't know. MP9 is also quite good. It's like fast fire rate basically. Fast fire rate headshots is what you want. That is what you want. Hey, you've got a med box, another med box. Nice. He killed somebody else. Who did he kill? He killed someone with his Glock. Doing good. Got to get the XMC. Planning to do a video on all the headsets. I'm not sure. Loads of people have been talking about headsets. I'm not going to do one myself, I don't think. But basically, the long and the short of the whole headset situation is a test was done which showed they were the same. It was Underground Reserve where the audio is bugged. That got picked up by the community. Everybody went crazy. The original headset test was redone. It's exactly the same as last wipe with the same distances. It's no different to the way it was, except a new thing was discovered, which is that it's only got different distances in a cone in front of your PMC. So behind you, you actually hear as if the same distance as if you had no headset. Very interesting. Very interesting. MP1, yeah, 153 is a classic choice. Exactly. Love the 153. Okay, so we've got all of this random gumph. So let's let me put this stuff back actually. We'll put that in there, put that back in there. The splint go back in here, and then we're gonna put the ammo back in here. Yeah, this is like I was running AP combined with PST. Because AP keeps going out of stock. Peacekeeper, we've got to like watch out in 2 hours, because otherwise I'm gonna run out. That's the problem. I've got 240, which is decent, but disappears quickly, you'd be surprised. Right, okay. We've got this random MP9. Pop that in there. Like 50 something. What's in this guy? Did I use this? No, I didn't shoot. Be in there still. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, I'm like trying out a few different guns at the minute. I've got like the MPX. I bought a few because I'm looking at level 3 traders right now. Like the KS23 kind of scares me a bit. Because looking at the stats and stuff, it's like actually insane. Because you can buy the barricade slugs for this thing, which is pretty crazy. The only thing that is quite surprising, I will show you. When do you get Piranha? I don't have Jaeger 2. Yeah, you need Jaeger 2. You can still use like regular buckshot. Oh, look at this. This is funny, isn't it? Baby AK? Yeah, as long as you got the ammo for it. Watch this. Watch this, though. Let's see. Hold breath. Right on the head. Oh! And right on the head. Oh! Right on the head. Oh! And right on the head. Oh! You can probably already see. I don't know whether you can see because of the way that the stream looks, but I'll show you. Da 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 da. Huh? What are you? It seems to have an up and left bias right now. Yeah. Very interesting. MPX slaps at height over bore. No, but what about this? What about this situation? I know you're kidding, but what about that situation? The whole left side. Ayo, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, the MPX is insane. It's actually just as good as the MP5 SD, if not slightly better now in the new recoil system, which is pretty cool. So I did have to go and do something on woods. I thought I'd just show you that like tidbit. By the way, this is also amazing, this gun. This is an amazing barter. Not that one. The one at Mechanic 3. So you get to Mechanic... Because I've been browsing through them this morning and they've changed a few of them. This one is really good. 4 Marlboros. Marlboros don't get used for anything else. Look how insane value this is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, that cost me... What did that cost me? That was like 8k or something. And then a military cable, which is like 27,000 or 30,000 or whatever. That makes this gun cost 40. You buy it, and then I can basically just sell it back for 50. This is insane barter. It's like really good. Anyway... We started off extremely messy somehow in our stash. Let me just sell some crap. What have we got here? Flash 2p. Okay, I'll keep this. I'll use that in some various things. That just like damaged. I got on it though. Looks like an X400. This... Okay, that man. Is this also busted? It is busted. I have one that's so busted. And then we got this Veritas pick, which we'll get rid of. GP coin, which we'll save, you know, just in case we need it for some other stuff. Guess I'll move that down here. Syringe, probably just cut it. Syringes kind of get they get pinned around the barter for pistol cases, because then there's you can then do something else with it. I can't. Is it like weapons case or something? Maybe it's weapons case. I forget. We'll fix this another time. So let's let me just sell the MBS. Actually, maybe we can keep it. Have I got MBSSs already? I think I do. I've already got like MBSS sized stuff. Yeah, sometimes I use an MBSS. And then we've got some M80. Oh. I haven't unlocked the M80 yet. Right, so... So... What I was going to do... I think we've got a quest on woods to go and do. I was going to try and combine that with Tarkov Shooter a little bit. Let's see. So where's my woods quest? I did some woods quest yesterday, as I said. Oh yeah, it's this one. So we've got eliminate scavs in a single raid without using any meds. Quite good. And then we've got the 2-part. Where's the cult one? There we go. So there's like 2 woods ones here. So I think I'm probably just going to take 2 markers. Try and get the woods one done for that. We may as well. And we'll kill 3. Try and kill 3 scavs and leave. Depends on where we spawn, to be honest. And I think that's it. Is that it for woods? Some of them are kind of annoying because it doesn't say woods necessarily, but it actually is. Farming, shooter, grenadier, target shooter 4. This is so this is the other one. Kill PMCs from over 80 meters. Cult samples, cold-blooded, regulated materials, informants, armed. I did that one, yeah. Blood of war, so good. Vitamins, then lease, gunsmith, loyalty by athlete. Over this. I think all these other ones are other maps. Exclusively. Yeah, I think they are. We'll just go woods and see if we can do those ones. Was that a strap shotgun? It was. It was one of the big shells though. Yeah. Player kills, do the marking, and do the scav kills. Let's try it. Let's go to woods. Head to the woods. Oh, I don't need that with me. Anything else on my body? I quite like this little loadout. Like I've got this Mosin. It's not really my favorite bolty, but irons removal in which? How do you feel about budget runs using Eagle Allied armor with class 4 plates? No, I think it sucks. All of those I think suck. Good afternoon. Hello, ScavTalk. Remember you mentioning DaVinci Resolve? Yeah, DaVinci Resolve is good. It's like probably as I don't know. I've never used it myself, but I've heard it's very analogous to Premiere. It's different, but it's has a lot of power to it. Any good trader armor? Honestly, like complete the first streets quests for Ragman, Audit, and the one after it, Ballet Lover. And you can buy either the Yule or the 6p13 if you do that. And they're both fine. Just as a run, and like they're 60k, just run them. You can craft 900 gram Class 5 plates. Well, you have to complete something good though. So basically, like, so very few people in the player base can actually do that right now. And you store plates in the standard stash. If you're level 15, I wouldn't bother. Just buy monocleats when you need them, honestly. Ragman 3 has Osprey class 4. I've only just got to Ragman 3 myself though. And that won't give you 5 plates anyway, will it? Osprey Assault. What's the quest for that? You have to complete audio file. Which I haven't actually done that one yet either. Osprey class 4 is like, alright. How much is it though? Gonna make a video on loadout presets mechanic. I did one last wipe. About how I would do it, but Jug 3 press is fixed. Favorite map change this wipe? Not really. I'm in a very like map agnostic kind of mode right now. I don't really mind what map I'm playing most of the time. I don't really like playing. I don't like having to play Resort Shoreline. Don't mind Shoreline itself, and Interchange is a bit like iffy, but it's okay. Took a break for Tarkov somewhere in the wipe before last. I did ACPC level 5. UHMP was a beast because of material. Yeah, they suck now, unfortunately. UHMP is still okay, but it doesn't really seem to matter. Like it's either like it's a plate or it's not a plate. Much more how it works now because the armor damage they take is not very high, and they give like the protection on them is weird. The durability does matter, but anytime they're not zeroed, they have the possibility of just absorbing a random bullet. It's almost a little bit like a turbocharged version of Ricochet. It's very strange. Yeah, armor level 1 around level 30. You still don't have the ability to buy class 5. So, really, the choice is either to go cheap, go Karasa, and 2 class 4 plates. Or you go Yule for class 4 everywhere, but soft armor instead, so you take blunt damage. Or you spend a bit of money and you either complete the quest for the Thor and buy that and put class 4 plates in it, or you spend some money on the Flea and go for like the class 3 backing Osprey and use that because then you get shoulders too. But that's, I don't know. I think at this point it's probably overkill, honestly, to do that. 80k for Osprey class 4? That's actually not bad. And does it come with the plates as well? Yeah, because of weight. Yeah. Like UHMWP because of weight is a good idea. The weight is pretty low. Right, so where do I want to go from here? Well, actually, I was scab kills. Well, I can slowly make my way towards outskirts. I'm going to go and find the marked circle and plant one down first if I can. Try and do that first and foremost. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever seen a scav spawn down there like right off the bat. Funny. Funny. Scav delivering. Comes with plates but no side plates. Yeah, that's no biggie. What kind of plates does it come with? Question is, should I just take the car from my scav rep? My fence rep? I'm often tempted. I haven't done them that much. I'm gonna quick repack this. I'll do some Magic the Gathering Commander. Nice one, enjoy. Enjoy. Any info on whether 366 AP is still bugged? I've had 2 instances where a clear chest shot an unarmored target doesn't kill them. Was it a clip? Do you have the clips? If you have the clips, I can investigate. I can't investigate unless people show me evidence. anytime anybody tells me about it, I ask some more details, and nobody ever gives me any more info. So I can't look at it. I can't look into it. I doubt that it's bugged. I don't think it is, but I haven't seen any evidence either way. Like, I don't know. You gotta give me something. You gotta give me something to work with. Well, that sounded like somebody like moving. ADS sound or something. Not ADS, but like gun shift. Maybe it was my gun. Pay the car just to bugger off. I mean, it's true. Pretty heavy class 4 plates. I guess you just take them out and sell them, I suppose. What's the deal? Yeah, I can't get a Zaballo anymore. Exactly. The only thing that... The only thing that is interesting about the Brallo thing is that people have been showing that you can basically get like max scab rep. You go like you go fence rep. And then from there you can sometimes buy a Thor on the market. Kind of interesting. Hey, biggies. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoy and have a good time. Morning, loving the MPX. Can't wait to get AP 6.3. You got to buy it early though. It's always sold out now on Peacekeeper. Lots of people are using it. It's a good bullet. The reason why it's so good is because it's 30 pen, and 30 pen goes through all of the soft armor. That's the reason why now a lot of these weapons have become okay, because it's really now 3 tiers. There used to be basically 2 tiers of bullet that were used, or cartridge that were used. First was pure flesh, all the flesh damage as much as you can get. That's Magnum buckshot, and you know, a lot of the shotgunny ones, like those ones, all worked fine. But Magnum was obviously the best one. If you could handle the recoil, a couple of other bullets as well, but it was kind of few and far between. And it stopped working as well, just simply because of the like 70% leg damage thing. It stopped propagating as much, and so you now have to shoot them a lot more. Then you've got the second tier, because that still exists, right? The flesh meta still exists. Then you've got the second tier, which is going through the soft armor. That's anything in 20 pen and anything in 30 pen is all good on that basis. And then you've got the final one, which is like go through everything, including the plates. But that's, you know, it's actually of like limited value in some sense these days, because any bullet can get stopped by any plate, it seems. And it's not an insignificant chance to do so either. Because I can't bear this watching you go through Sunken Village ignoring all the potential Bitcoin spawns. Yeah. I'm not a Sunken Village looter. And every time I learn it, I just forget. Oh no, that's scope map. Which one? Oh yeah, I'm not allowed to heal. Gotta try to remember that. I'm not allowed to heal for the quest. Like, I can just fail the quest. Fine. Actually, where is the mark circle thing? I don't know why I find it impossible to find the mark circle. It's like right here, no? You die, you still complete the quest? I think you do, actually. Reload this bad boy. Boss spawns? I think they're 11% right now. Daily webs are good. Traders. Timestamps also good. Thank you, Zesty. Now I think you complete the quest, but if you heal, you fail the quest. It's kind of an interesting one. So it completes. You're not actually allowed to heal still. Very strange. Unbind the heal. Yeah, good idea. Although, do I want to die? Like, it's a quite easy quest. So, do I want to die just on the basis that I'm like not going to complete that quest? Like, I don't know. We die for it. All right. Adrenaline also counts. If needed, you just die. Can't seem to put any gun in my weapon rank level 1. Are they red or are they normal? They have to be complete guns. No hot rods? I wonder why that is. I can't remember what the hot rod thing is. There's bullet holes in this tree. Doesn't bode well, does it? How much is in? Oh, tiny bit. Tiny bit. So, yeah, what I was going to do, actually, was aim for outskirts. Simply on the basis of going to find scavs. You know what? Is the car... It's probably not worth going all the way back. I should have gone back when I killed that final scav, I think. Although I can go and plant this other marker. Let's go and do that. Yeah, because now I've got to check all the way to outskirts. I was going to go to outskirts so I could just get, like, free scav kills or whatever. Never mind. Yeah, this bolt action one over 80 meters is causing me real issues. I just can't seem to connect the shots. Maybe it's because I've got this Mosin. Oh, what MOA is the Mosin? Surely the MOA is fine. Sure, it's fine. At 80 meter shooting. Sure, it's okay. Had to restart the game after building the weapon rack. Yeah, some stuff's kind of bugged on the first pass. I don't think I could put anything into my Hall of Fame either. I had to, like... You don't necessarily need to restart, but you can, like, start to load into a game and then cancel it. And that refreshes the item server as well. Memory not an issue? 1.3 now. And 1.3 shouldn't be a problem, right? That should be fine. The 80 meters with my lighthouse shootable in heaven. Yeah, maybe I should do that. I'm just like not confident in my ability to hit. Like I could put the crosshair right on people's heads and click, and it just doesn't seem to connect with people. I don't know. There's something I'm not doing right. I'm just screwing it up. I'm like not very good with bolties. There was a couple of them which, big beef with the wipe date, avoid closing the game strats. Exactly. Yeah, you can even do it offline. You can go into like an offline factory run or a scav run, whichever. Like offline factory is my favorite because it's going to like run on your client. And then as it loads, you just press cancel. And then it refreshes you with the item server. And then all is good. Yeah, I think there's something... there was a couple of clips that I watched back of myself like whiffing at the very last moment. And I've like I like line up the scope. And then at the very last moment when I click, I move the mouse like a pixel or 2 pixels and manage to miss off to like the right hand side somehow. I need to like control that, so I like just keep the mouse very still. I don't know. Like I think I'm like twitching the mouse at the last minute. I like noticed it on a couple of kills, and I was like, that's quite bad. Have you found out something new regarding blunt damage? Not necessarily something new, but something that people seem to be overlooking, which is that blunt damage is incredibly high on ammos around the 17 to 25 pen region. And people aren't used to getting shot, A, with those bullets, and B, on class 2 armor. So we were looking earlier at PE rounds for the SR2M, and PE bullets do 80 damage, which is a lot. So there's kind of a couple of scenarios here. You know, often you can get connected with somebody, or like with your chest unarmored, and that can happen if it goes through your left arm, for example. But also, even if it manages to avoid your plate and go into your aramid, it still deals like 25 damage, 27 damage, something like that. And there was like an instance we were talking about in my Discord where someone got 2-tapped with blunt damage by PE. It was actually Omni actual, the guy who does the headset stuff. And I was like theorizing as, you know, how could that occur? And I don't think you can take a pen and then a piece of blunt damage. I mean, it depends on the armor because there's like different pass-through values for different armors. But the real deal is that obviously you can take like an unmitigated shot from PE through the side of your chest just because it, you know, missed everything and it went under the armpit or whatever. And then shot number 2, if that hits the aramid, you're dead no matter what. Like once your thorax is at, you know, 20 HP left from whatever source, then the second shot will kill you no matter where it shoots you on the chest. It's either going to be, to be fair, not on the plate though, is what I mean. Anywhere on the aramid. So the plate will save you, but if you get shot on the soft armor, you'll die because it does like 25 damage or something. And people are like vastly underestimating the power of blunt damage, I think. Like people are getting, there was another scenario, I think it was Velian's clip, I commented my thoughts on Bell's clip as well. Like Erwin gave his opinion, and I gave my opinion on it too. And there's like 3 shots in the after. This is 762 HP this time. And the issue is, like shots that hit plates don't show up on the post raid at all, which is kind of weird. But they like don't even appear on the post raid screen. And then after that, you can basically get shot once and have it go through, which is, I think HP is like a 40% chance to pen or something against class 2 plate, against class 2 aramid. So you can have one shot, it goes... I don't know if that was at me or... I'm gonna get it away. I still have to, like, not heal, right? I think avoiding getting killed is relatively prudent. Even if it means doing quite a grand relocation. We'll just go down the other side and we'll go in through the other side of outskirts. I prefer going this side, but it is slightly more dangerous on the way through because you go past, like, attachment shack and stuff. People like looting that. And it's probably just somebody shooting scabs, but... Anyway, where was I? So yeah, so with 762 HP, you can get one shot pen, and then the next 2 shots on blunt damage if they hit the aramid on class 2, then again you die. Because the damage is so high from blunt. So you can get, like, the aramid can protect you. This is why class 2 is like kind of crap. But we've always known this, right? Nobody should be surprised that class 2 is bad and that it doesn't save you. Sounds like they're like right up at Scab House or something. Oh god, there's somebody like in the freaking bunker. they're underground at least. Where are the mines? Over there. Where's this dude? He's like over here somewhere. The guy's shooting. I don't know where exactly. Thoughts being, you know, if there's an easy shot, then we'll take it. Where's the next mine sign? There it is. Haven't seen anyone. Wonder where they were. I can't see them at all. Oh god, there's like 1,000 scavs. Is that a me? He must have spotted me. That's a me. Skip gap. Right. Okay. I'm back with you. I'm back with you. 80 meter kills for Tarkov shooter 4 is rough. I've got one. I've had one so far. A new system, it forces people not to get shot. Yes! I think it's good in principle. But I think there can be some changes to it. I think getting shot in the thorax hitbox from the front under the arm needs to be changed. I don't think that's particularly good. I feel like getting shot from the side is fine because that kind of encourages flanks. What else? Is the throat hitbox okay? I guess it's not really much different per se to the way it is right now with, you know, jaws, eyes. Doesn't really matter that much. Like, yeah, it adds some extra one-tap potential, but you still have to hit them there. Up near the top of their head or whatever. So, that's kind of whatevs. I think it's the thorax shots that get me, I think, with the new system. But it is good that... It is good that anybody can kill anyone. Like, I prefer Tarkov like that. And yeah, it does make people play more carefully. It makes me play more carefully, for sure. I really hate this approach. This is why I prefer going the other way. If I can help it. Because I don't like fighting uphill this way. The number of times I've met other people. Outskirts is like so highly trafficked as an extract. Woods can't get to crash start without dying. Oh no. Try and go late. Hello, Craig. Go this side? Never been that busy? The Sunny G. Dude, I'm sure you get this a lot. Thank you for your EFT videos, especially armor. Thank you. No worries. No worries. Much love for Canada. Peace, man. Add a vitals hitbox inside the thoracic area. I don't know whether adding more hitboxes is a good idea. I'm not sure. But yes, I think the situation with blunt damage, I think, is surprising a lot of people. It is very powerful, and it deals a lot of damage to class 2 armor. That's actually one of the things that you mitigate a bit going up to class 3. For example, if somebody shoots you with, and I'm interested in actually this meta in some ways. If somebody shoots you with 9x21 PE, and you're wearing class 2, let's say the equivalent of a Packer. I mean, different armors do different things, but a Packer will take 27 damage. Just on blunt. Whereas the DRD Packer would take 17, for example. It's a lot less going up to class 3. And that's then the value of, like, the Thor or whatever. Nothing on the plates, and then the backing, the class 3 backing is also quite good. I guess the thing about the Mule, so the Mule should take, from PE, it should only take 5. See? On these bits. Take like 5 damage. I think the biggest misconception is people thinking neck armor protects your throat. Well, because it's only class 2, you mean? Basically anything, even PST will go through the Mule's class 2. There's very few bullets that it protects you from. Basically protects you from scavs. There we go. Eagle Owl, the nighttime one. Is it? Secure perimeter, the hermit. I don't really want to play Lighthouse, but the Lighthouse quests they give you a lot of XP for doing very easy, straightforward things. Especially this one. This one from Jaeger is crazy. The hermit is so easy. You just go and like take a letter and leave. It's right next to the extract too. You get 12k XP. Mad. Oh, we got to do this. TMC's in the office area. Still finding the sickle hex. I think that the thrill of that though is finding the class 6 plates in them and the class 5 plates. I quite like that. I do use reflex, yes. 762 by 39 HP, 1 tapping. Yeah, because that shouldn't really happen. 762 HP deals 87 damage. But through class 2, it definitely won't do that much. So it won't one-shot you. I was looking through, I was just intrigued at like some potential, like one thing I was interested in was like Warmage, for example. Like, is Warmage even worth using? The problem is that going for pure like flesh better to try and shoot somebody in the side is a bit weird, because if you hit the aramid or you hit the plates, like the blunt damage from Warmage is not that high because it's so low pen. It's tricky. As AP 6.3, I think it's quite good because it's hard to buy 545 stuff, right? All you can buy is 545 PS. Whereas AP 6.3 comes in guns that are much lower recoil, and they fire faster as well. And you don't have to buy like PSPP off the fleet. Like, yeah, once you can buy PS, then you can buy this like 30 10 round, which is fine. But AP 6.3 hits really hard, and like the guns that you can use it in are really, really low recoil. Like the MP5 SD, the MPX, which is now good, the MP9, like a lot of decent guns that use AP 6.3. Yeah, so I keep bringing this sniper with me, but I don't know, man. I don't know. What are we going to do next then? So we've done... I just don't really want to do any more Lighthouse. I don't know why. I'm just not really feeling it. I mean, to be fair, there are other quests we could do on Lighthouse. Oh, things I don't want to do. The best thing that I can do bang for buck for my time is doing this bloody thing on Lighthouse, and I just don't do it. I just don't want to do it. Visors. Oh, what actually protects your throat? Only 2 of them, no? How'd you level up that fast? Quests. So, on a Zabralo, for example. Zabralos suck now. By the way, all of these armors just suck. But if you get shot under here, under the arm, yeah, you'll die. Because this whole section, if it's not arm hitbox, it's the side of the chest. Which is both chest, right and left, and also the armpit on both sides. For some reason, they're segregated. I don't really know why. But that is what gets you killed. And NVIDIA Reflex any good? There's no downside, really. It was bugged for a bit, but it's supposed to just decrease like your input latency and stuff. Whether it's noticeable or not, I mean, it's hard to know. I think it's good, though. Like, lots of people have said it's good. It's got really good reviews from like the tech people that actually, know what they're talking about with this stuff. So it doesn't hurt your frames or anything, so you may as well put it on if you can. Yeah, it was bugged at one point, but it's fixed now. So no real downside. Fine. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's best to do next. Oh, I did chemical as well. I did 2 sets of things while I was offline yesterday. I did the The ones where you stash items on woods at the sort of like pier bit. I did that one, and I did Ia's Wi-Fi camera, and then I did. I actually do. I actually have to do quite a lot of interchange stuff. I've got to survive like 7 times. Be able to buy the Granite BR4. Ragman. This is a class 5 ceramic. Only. I can't remember what this goes in though. The BR4. Can put it in the M2. Put it in the Osprey as well. There's quite a few, like the Osprey takes loads of stuff, which is quite nice. Hitting follow to heads is so possible with number 18? Yeah, exactly. And that's part of the thing, right? You just shoot people in the head. And that's it. Why buy 5 for 5? Just scav on woods? Because I don't want to scav on woods. And I don't want to... It's about time, right? Hapless Lee, thank you for becoming a member on YouTube on Giga Gamers. Appreciate it, my man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Any tips of how I can do setup? Go and watch my video. My latest video is about setup. Go and watch that. Which quest unlocks to 6 beer? I don't actually know. Whether you even can. Let's have a look. I've got one. The spear looks good, but I can't buy the... There's lots of stuff you can't get for it until you max traders. Quest complete? Yeah, I don't know. They're like a lot of money. These were like 200k earlier, but they've gone up to like 300. I don't know why. It's gonna be a good gun, but... Have a look on the wiki. Do you watch or play any sport? Not really, no. I've never been a big sport guy. Use map support websites to learn the maps. I've always just used the wiki. To be totally honest with you. So what do we need to do here? So what do I have other interchange stuff to do? I've got hot delivery to do. Now that they've taken away the barter for this, it's actually really annoying. Like, it's now incredibly expensive to do this quest. Maybe we do try and do audio file. Some of the streets quests are quite good. You have to find this like blasted guitar pick. So I think I've got the key, I think. Yeah, I've got the Skybridge key already. Now, am I going to take the most in? Probably not. Didn't even take any bullets with me, actually, thinking about it. Let's take a green flare. In case. As well. Right, what other street stuff is there? There's loads of street things. I wasn't really intending on playing streets, but... Actually, what level is decontamination? Is it 35? Wait, do I have... Hold on. What do I need to do... Maybe it's... I don't know what the requirement is for that. Private clinic is the one for the thick case, but you need to be level 35 for that one. That's the one. So once we get to 35, then we can hand in our items and we can get our thick case, but... So yeah, other street stuff then. What was I looking at? I feel very disorganized right now. The door, can't do that. Audio file will do that. Ambulances again. This is a pest. Pets one. I'll do that later. That's just car extract. Glory. Yeah, I guess we'll just do... We'll just do audio file then. Let's just do audio file. What scope are you using on the most in? I was using the Swamp Fox, just something cheap. This wipe level 32's new max traders. Really? You can't even buy class 5 armor at level 32 at the minute. Like even higher. Vector is cracked. I was tempted to move to the Vector. What's your opinion on Summit's sound video? I haven't seen it. Is this where he basically says that people shouldn't be silent when they're creeping? Is that the deal? Thanks for being such an amazing resource. Hey, no problem, Hapless. Together we will escape. Yes, we will. Any idea what quest attack 30 is behind? I don't know. Can't you just do classes? I misspoke, you're right. The Mandalorian Mask, the Fast Mandible, and the Neo Seal Shark Mandible are what protect the throat. Yes, so you can put those on. That helps. But again, so the Mandalorian... Is the Neo Seal class 3? How does bullet drop in Zero feel? Same as last wipe to me. Yeah, 9x19 AP with 50 round drums on the Vector. It seems really good. I was looking at a few guns this morning. So I was looking at, yeah, the 45 Vector, the 9x19 Vector. I think 9x19 Vector is quite good now. Yeah, match FMJ. Or like laser match or something. Hydroshock. Well, like whichever one we want. To be honest, all of 45 is actually amazing. You don't get a drum with that one. But it's okay still. Like laser match is still okay. Even Hydroshock. Like Hydroshock with 100 damage. That's so much damage. If you hit them in the soft armor, they're gonna have a bad time. Yeah, going back to the conversation we were having before. If you get Hydroshock and you go against class 2, if it pens, it's only a 25% chance to pen, but if it does, it'll do 60, and if you do blunt damage, then it'll do 30. So 3 shots, even if it doesn't go through on class 2, they die. Is insane. Yeah, I don't know. I was like, I'm very interested in trying to do something with like Warmage. Warmage in an AUG, for example. 45 round mags, just spray at people. If you hit them in the face, they die. If you hit them in the neck, they probably don't die, actually. If you hit them in the neck. Actually, that's an interesting one. That is an interesting one. Warmageddon. Yeah, because it's so low pen, it actually isn't as great as you might think. Laser match. I'm wondering if there are any bullets that do... Match FMJ does a lot of damage. I'm wondering which bullets would one-tap somebody to their head. But, like, through the neck. Because I think a lot of these get a lot of pen. They get, like, a reduction. So, if you shoot somebody, in theory, with 45 match FMJ, it does 72 damage. Through class 2, it gets reduced by a bunch to 56. But the blunt damage is 30... Actually, that one's penning, though, so it doesn't matter. Because you're going to pen and deal 56 and they'll die anyway. Well, now when it matters not. Laser match is 19 pen, so that will also go through. That's a 77% chance and you deal 45. So that will kill them as well in the neck. Match FMJ against class 5 does almost no damage. This is true. But you just have to not hit the plate. You just have to shoot people in the face. How good is the armor you unlocked from the audio quest? It's the Osprey class 4. It seems good. Seems good. It's probably on par with like... Well, I don't even think it's necessarily as good as the Thor. Kind of depends. It's got okay plates in it. New Sphere tech's okay. I'm just having a little look now. It only costs... As was being pointed out earlier, it only costs 92,000, which is not bad. Would I still buy the Yule over the Osprey Assault? It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Osborns are at 11%. P90? P90 is also good. I actually think P90 with the ammo that got nerfed, SP193, I think that might actually be quite good. Basically, you want like high rate of fire, I feel. SP193 still has 27 pen. It's actually pretty like turbocharged. L191 is also amazing, but that's 33 pen, but they're both quite similar now. Like it matters a lot less these days, the pen. Because you've got so many more places you can shoot people. And because you get recoil reduction, it just like makes it even better. Basically like functionally the same as SS197SR. Well, that one 17 pen. That one 11 pen. Yeah, so SS198LF with 17 pen. That will still deal with people pretty easily. X is a bit less good because it doesn't have much chance to go through class 2. I think SP193 is actually pretty solid, though, with recoil reduction. I don't know. There's lots of options now. Lots of options. Yeah, 3 crafts for attack 30. Yeah, exactly. Okay. This is this things one. So what quest was I doing again? Audio file. How are the raids today? Good. Any idea how durability works right now? So a lot of people are saying like, oh, I get my armor back. I heard Jesse saying this. I get my armor back and it's like just undamaged. And I think there's a reason for that. And I think a lot of people are not necessarily misunderstanding, but just like not really fully thinking through like how good Aramid is at not taking damage. Not taking damage to itself is one thing though, by the way, I will just point out. And saving you is an entirely other thing. Yes, all the stims. The peas. I do like streets for this kind of thing. I wonder if you can... Oh, you can. You can only look out so far, though. Am I look out like that? Am I going to hit the door handle if I do that? Like the wind... Sorry, yeah, the handle on the window? Maybe. Yeah, so durability works like it used to, for the most part. It's just that all the soft armor is Aramid. Got ridiculous multiplier. So the way that you have to think about Aramid, for example, on the... Oh, to be fair, the 6B isn't Aramid. This one is... It says Aramid insert and ceramic, so it's like it used to be, so this is like kind of crap. But imagine that something is Aramid. They changed the multiplier as well, by the way. So if you have like, I don't know, a 40 chest Aramid, you have to times it by 5.3333. So a 40 chest Aramid has like 213 effective durability. That's why it like takes almost no damage from people. No idea what I said. My last message was blocked. I don't know. I don't see anything. Even with recoil, don't think LMGs are really usable. RPD is fun and gun, but not practical. Have you tried the RPD with US ammo? I might try that a bit later. It looks really fun to me. Best armor plate type, still mixed materials. Well, it's UHWMPE is the best. Well, Aramid is the best, technically speaking. But you can't get Aramid plates. After that, it's UHWMPE, and then... like, combined titanium. And then, like, ceramic steel after that. Finally, saw my Zook class 4 plate getting 0 out of 50 after... after getting shot with Piranha. Pretty funny. Piranha will do that. Yeah, Streets is insane to loot, it's true. Yes, lamp. Got to love it. Do you think the majority of people get to max traders? Oh, will the plate carriers actually be usable? No. I don't think so. Because there's no point. Because why would you do that? Like, it's not like the plate carriers can get you level 7 and the ones without armor... Sorry, the ones with armor can only get you level 6. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, I don't think there's going to be any point in using the plate carriers ever because you can get the same protection from the not plate carriers. So there's no need to use a slick, a hex, or anything like that anymore. Ever. And there's a lot of those armors that just suck. No, they're just bad. They need to make them much cheaper. PSG needs to, like, one of the weird things about the things like the slick is that the actual carrier gets, like, Ragman pays loads of money for it. For basically no reason at all. Building star, nice. And yeah, that's one of the only reasons why they're still kind of pricey. So, but those like empty carrier rigs. They just should be really, really cheap or something like that. I don't know. Like something needs to be done because otherwise no one's going to ever use those anymore in the game at all. I think there's about 13 when I counted last, if my memory is correct. It's around that or something. It's basically like 13 armors that no one's ever going to use ever again. Oh, RFID ID reader. Look at that. Like lying on the floor on the streets. Like this is why streets is crazy, as we were just saying. There's the HZT. What's interesting about this is you're in a dead end in this area, but you can still cover the entrance if you're over on this side. I want a PSU. It doesn't make me that heavy, actually. I'm like 32 kilos. It's not... First time I've seen a red plate this wipe. Yeah, I mean, the plates also don't take much damage either, because they're small, so they don't get hit that much, which is half the problem. Carriers for Red Rebel extract. What's the point, though? Because you can wear something like a Mule and still do Red Rebel. You can wear an Osprey and still do Red Rebel. Like, the carriers don't do anything for that. You see? Like, there's other armors that are cheaper, better, more available. Like, literally, the only reason for the carriers to exist now is to buy them off Ragman because they come with certain very specific plates, which you then remove from the armor and put them in something else that's better. It's very strange, the new system, when it comes to, like, the economy and, like, what plate is worth what and what carrier is worth what. Because the plates are worth more than the carrier by a long shot. So you basically, like, find a hex grid, take the plates out, and put the plates in a class 3, you know, an Osprey Protect, like a class 3 backing version. There's, like, genuinely no point. Like, you're better off taking the plates out and putting it in the Carassa or than you are keeping the Slick on. There's, like, you could argue that the Slick has 3 backing and the Carassa's only 2 backing, but, like, the backing is strictly behind the plate on the Slick. Like, there's no thorax protection per se. It's all plate protection on the Slick. So if you get shot slightly outside the plate, it's straight into actual thorax with no armor on and you die. Whereas at least the Carassa has class 2. So if you get, like, scav buckshotted or scav you're whatevered, you at least have a chance. And you may as well just sell the Slick backing. Like, there's no point. Sell the Slick backer, buy a Carassa instead. Feel like the trooper. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to stop you liking certain things, right? Just the way they look. Oh, vaulting, you're really not working anymore. Here we go. Okay, so I need to get to post office and that kind of general area. So I think what I'm going to do is just, like, trundle down the front here. I could go inside. I usually find, like, lots of scavs and stuff inside, though. I almost feel like I'm better off going this way. It's not a very commonly looked at angle. It's one of those weird ones where I'm, like, kind of gambling. I'm, like, rolling the dice. If 5% of the time somebody's there, I probably die. Actually, in fairness, this isn't too bad cover. And there's a sniper on this side, so I can avoid him, which is good. Yeah, we can look back in here. It's not too bad. Watched a video on Reddit earlier, 2 guys with RPDs just pre-firing every corner. Huh? I think the RPD with US ammo is actually not bad. US ammo is significantly better than it used to be. Because of the whole pen situation that we've been talking about in general. All the rigs should be cheap, but the plate's pricey. I think the rigs should be, you know, they should be ordered in line with what they are. So, yeah, the Slicks, the Troopers, of this world, they should be pretty cheap, I would think. All right, let's go through the underground, across the street. I think he shot at me in the last minute there. A bit, like, weirdly glitchy. Like, the frames seem to be going fine, but every now and then it goes, God. Put myself in here for a sec while we drink this drink. How's the samurai armor? Like all of the other big armors, unfortunately, it's got big debuffs, and it doesn't really give you much advantage on protection because it's just class 3. So there's really no need to use that or the Gen 4 full or the Zabralo. They are all kind of bad. You get practically... Well, you get basically the same protection from an Osprey, for example. Like, it gives you slightly more class 3 coverage on, like, groin and that kind of thing, but, like, who really cares? I think this is the issue. And you take your... like, big downsides on ergo, move speed, yada yada. It sucks. Yo, Nut, thank you for the prime. James's life is dead, redrippers forever. You have an issue with textures? No. I've got them on low because of this, Streets of Tarkov, like, textures button. To make it perform better. Let me have a quick look. I'm pretty sure it's like that anyway. I got it on, yeah, I got it on medium and then Streets of Tarkov lower resolution textures. Like, my memory is very full though. Better? It's unfortunate. I'm like very close to my RAM limit in general, which is actually quite scary. I think that's why it was stuttering slightly. Okay. Does armor need a buff? I don't know. Soft armor materials? What do you mean? Like how I've been talking now? What do you mean he hit it? What do you mean? I didn't mean to press that. So many people are asking questions, like maybe I'll make one. I'm not gonna make a full tier list. Lots of people have asked me to. I'm not gonna. But I think it would be useful. I think I can come at the conversation from a different angle. Because I'm gonna come at mine from, like, rather than going through every armor, I'm gonna group them. Because I think armors should be grouped. I genuinely do. So let's go all the way to... I gotta go through... I think it's better to go through here. Probably. It's also better for frames. Well, my frame rate is a lot better inside. Like for crazy carries like Zabralo to have class 4 chest and back. I honestly think that would make sense. Yeah, I think they need a buff, honestly. Because no one's going to use them. They're just bad otherwise. Is this the right one? I think this is the right one. Tier lists are fun. Yeah. The internet can only understand if it's presented as a tier list. This is the truth. I mean, I could do them as a tier list, I suppose. I don't know. I don't even know if I want to. It's just awkward as well because, like, if I have a difference of opinion over airing too, like, I don't know. I don't want that, like, you know, I'm friends with airing. I don't want to have a fight with the internet. Like, I don't want to stir the internet up into a fight where there isn't a fight. You know what I mean? Okay, 102. What's it got in it? Real question. Okay, whatever. Garbage. What's this thing? 12 grip. Okay. Now we have to find... We have to find this goddamned tiny little thing. It's like an impossibility sometimes to even see. I'll try not to use the wiki to start with, but inevitably I end up needing to because it's so picky and pedantic about the exact location of where these things are. Oh, Tetris. Let me just hide that away in my pocket. What is bad? Ripstop, probably. Right, so it can be like under here. Sometimes it's like under the book. You can't even really see it. Have a quick look in there. Board. Probably better than this. Better than... Better than battery. AA batteries. It can be on here. The drum, book, in the cup. At least that's outside in this. Okay, well, let's have a look in here. Or parrot. Maybe I'll get rid of the glorious thing. Quite big, and I don't think it sells for that much. Yeah, on here somewhere. No. Can be on like the bedside table. Here comes the BTR. Look at that. Is this in here? Ooh! Oh, baby! Holy crap. Holy crap. Whew! Oh, man. I didn't even have my meds banned from the last raid. I thought that was... Jesus, my heart is pounding. I thought that it was 2, and I missed the second kill. Didn't hit you once. I got shot once, I think. Oh, man. BTR's cramping my style, though, because I can't hear anything. Go to with the source. Let's see. They thought most of their teammates at first? Yeah. Until the first one. I was like, I'm going to have to take them out one by one. And just stay in my room and push them. Damn. MPX is good now. MPX is good. Right. What we got in here? Oh, the class 5 Karasa. Right, well, we'd be yoinking that. Holy moly. Like the long barrel one? I actually don't think there's much point. Oddly enough. Take the 5.7. Swap to this. What's the 74 you got in it? Oops. PP, not bad. Then I don't have a... I've got this like big bag here. It's better than mine. Oh, I forgot to take out... Oh no, I found these in this raid, didn't I? Okay, battery we're not taking. I'm going to drink this. It's got 32, this has got 36. So this bag is slightly better than mine. I'm probably going to get rid of the PSU. I think the PSU is probably not worth taking. Right, let's stick that in there. Got a little bit more space now. Right, so let's bring this stuff across to here. So, hoping, I'm thinking that actually this guy can take. Actually, well, no, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I'll do. So yeah, this guy can take more slots. We're gonna do this, but I should probably just check to see what other bags they have. Get rid of this one. What's the mate's chance to pen level 4? Pretty high. Should be like 80, like 90%, 85%, something like that. Okay, double nades. Put them up here instead of this. Sword-ins they can stay. Right, what else we got? We've got this guy with the Ana M2. Oh, sorry, the beta. So many of these things I haven't even seen. The car battery. I'll just wear the plague mask. Scope goes in there. There's too many guns and stuff. What's this? M6 blackout? Right. Which is better? We got here CBJ. Would I rather have CBJ? What for your gun? This doesn't fit in here, does it? This thing got +4 plates. No, that doesn't fit in that. What's this thing? 30 container? And this is 36? Yeah. So... yeah, maybe let's get rid of PP. I don't think I really want any of the stuff on this. Take the MCX. I can get rid of these two. I'm going to take the padlock. Swap that over like that. Get this little guy. Right. What else have I got? This 50. What else are we thinking? Get your bullets in the old rig. Actually, you know, I can probably... can I carry this? I think I can probably carry this, actually. See, this is going to make me incredibly turbo heavy. We're going to have to see if we can even get out of this raid, but... I can probably do it this way now. For the most part. Get rid of, like, grip stop. Take that like that. That on the 5.7. Why keep slickers? Oh yeah, it's pretty bad. Xenomorph, they sell for quite a lot. It depends actually, it really sort of depends, but what about this guy? 74N, he's got an airframe. I think I'd probably rather take the ULAC, honestly. Actually, the airframe's worth more. Let's take the airframe. What's this got in it? Get rid of that. Get rid of the RAM, put that in. We'll get rid of the Xeno. What's this got in it? BS? Like HP or something random? On the slickers and spark plug? Yeah. The question now. Can you like it's cursed? Yeah. Yeah, spark plug go. Get the VOG instead. What else? Just the life hack we don't really care about. We'll take a nade instead as well. Oh yeah, the thing I was thinking about this goes for the MPX and take the AK. Yeah, maybe do it that way. I want to get out my 6.3 though. Probably don't have much of it left, in fairness. Okay, so get rid of those. Unload that. Put this back in here. I wonder how much space this has got in it. Let's have a see. This guy's like on like alternating HP BS. It's a very interesting strategy. Bit of BT. Okay, so let's stick that in there. What's this got in it? +4, Swordins, Balaclava. Okay, we'll reload that. Stick that in here. We'll be able to take one more thing. I'm like extremely heavy here. Yeah, alternating HP BS, I know. I should probably take another mag for this guy. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I remember now. I remember what I was going to do. So that goes in there, right? And I can do Axle, this, and this. Like that. So we're actually slightly more min-maxed now than we were before. We take something else. So let's see. So what do we have? That's my MPX mags. Who's the man with... PST. Where were the other mags for this? Oh, they're in here. Up in there. Okay, so let me get rid of those. There we go. And then that's the CBJ stuff. Yeah, cool. Okay, was there anything else that we needed to do? Yeah? I don't even know. What's in the AK drum? This looks like T45. Yeah, T45. So nothing too spicy. Got a baton. Right, is that it? PST in there. Swordin's in there. Swordin's in there. You like here. What else do I throw on the floor? Like Xeno stuff? I can still take it. Like a stick of RAM or something? IFAC? What's on the floor? Where were those spare bullets? There was some like CBJ somewhere? I have no idea where that's gone. No clue. Maybe... Oh, did I load it in already? I think I might have loaded it in already, actually. Okay, so let's see what the deal is with this then. So full auto, 20 CBJs, reload this guy. We are heavy. That's full. About 25. So it says you need to start crawling. Okay, that's 30. Then we've got this guy. Oh, that's a slow boy, isn't it? Nearly full of BS. Tasty. What time? 22. So where can we go? I can go back to... I can go Klimov Street. It's probably the best bet. But yeah, we're going to be heavy even whilst walking. So I think it's time for... It's time for ye olde mule now. Bolt it to the extract. Yeah. Kind of the state of this gun. 95, 86. Wow, they're kind of busted. Don't forget the pick. I think I've got it, haven't I? Yeah, I got the pick. Got the pick. So let's go Mule. Obdi 2 and trim. Nah, we'll just go... I don't have Obdi 2. We'll just go Mule. Wait for the BTR. Waiting for the BTR is one option. Yeah, I wouldn't call it bolting to the extract, exactly. We're going to gamma the level 49 tag. Where's that? I'm in here. Yeah, I probably should. Is it bare? It is bare, actually, isn't it? It is bare. Thing is, if it's not found in raid, I don't think it'll let me put it in. Because I think it needs to be found in raid. Did you clap that trio? Yeah, I killed the trio. Amazingly. First trio I've killed this wipe, I think. Looks non-found in raid, just has to be killed by you. Oh, really? Not aware of that. The inertia on my character is insane. When I let go, if I let go of the key now, it takes me like a meter to stop. Pretty good. I have so few bear kills, dude. I feel for you. Realize I can rewind on YouTube? Hey, yeah, it's so good, isn't it? So good. Brakes aren't rated for that kind of load. Damn right they're not. So we got some level 5 plates out of that guy's armor, which is really sick. He's doing the old, like, low level, like, carrier, high level plates, which is cool. I'm going to tag that with 9, so we can do this in a minute. So I'm going to go through Pinewood like I usually do. Our next port of call. And then we're going to go to the other side, because I prefer exiting out through here in order to go and do the green flare in the first place. Because I don't... People have said that you can do it for the other side of the road. I've, like, been unable to... find anybody. Find a way to do it that way. We're not grabbing more loot, by the way, don't worry. I was just getting the XP. What time is it? 19? Not bad. Bears always have less player base. Yeah, they do. I mean, it's partly because they've said for centuries that they're going to bring in some kind of, like, pro-bear mechanic, but it still hasn't arrived. People thought, ever since USEC was favoured on Lighthouse, lots of people thought that they were going to favour bear on the streets, and then they didn't. And then a lot of people thought this wipe, the bear was going to get favoured on Shoreline in the rework, which it didn't. Because there was a lot of people who actually... Nah, I'm going to go this way. Actually, no, I'm going to go this way. I don't like being out in the main street. It's just, you feel very exposed. I'd rather, like, scuttle along the front of here, I think. I've, like, literally... This will probably be the first time now I'm going to say it, but I've literally never met anybody in the lobby of Pinewood. Not ever. I've been shot at, like, once I've come out of Pinewood. But I've never met anybody in here. I feel like I'm the only person that passed through here. Although I guess, like, when you... You know, how much time do I spend in there? Like, 10 seconds per raid? So the actual time, you know, the likelihood of meeting somebody at that point is just low. Alright. Right, back along we come. Little hop. Quick check behind. Have it as an exit, right? Wait, can I extract out of here? Yeah, Plymouth Street, yeah. Making sure it is actually an extract. That was a weird... Remember, they took it away at the beginning of... Last wipe, was it? I think so. So people were trying to extract out of there, but they didn't actually have it as an extract. Because it was bugged, so they took it away so people couldn't accidentally use it, but obviously no one checked because it was a guaranteed exit. More loot. That was good, no? Don't jinx it. Yes, I am still using the 5800. I am. Chonky raid. The 3-man loot, and we managed to take basically all of it too. It was pretty crazy. That was a serious money run, that was. Only 4,600, but the 3 kills. Almost a shame I wasn't... Oh no, but it's a different quest. Ignore me. Ignore me. Left arm. Headshot. MPX is good. I like the MPX. I'm kind of into it at this point. You can be better than your dad. 6 days till I finally get the GPU for my new build and can play Street smooth with the smooth frames. What do you have the CPU to go with it, Giant? What GPU are you getting? The Bear Shirt Appreciation Society in the chat. I love it. Thoughts on if the train on reserve could show up anytime? would be kind of cool if there was a bit more of a window. I don't think maybe any time, but I think maybe, you know, after the first 20 minutes have gone through. Was this one of the guys? I think so. Right, let's make a little space. Not that I have really enough space at the moment, but I'll keep the bolts because sometimes I use them to craft stuff. I should technically sell them, but whatever. We got our work cut out. I don't think... I've got any other metal spare parts. Right, so what do we get? So, whiskies, how much are they going for now? 34, okay. I'll tan ULAC. I don't mind using these on, like, factory and maybe labs occasionally. But how much is Xenomorphs? So look, they're quite a lot, right? Someone was asking, like, why am I looting this? But it's like 20k per slot. That's actually pretty solid. Pro P, what's this thing? What are these for? I have no idea. Guess we just keep it for now. I don't know what they're for. They're just like random loot items that you get money for. Is that the deal? Went Team Red, 7800 XCD. I think as like a gamer, I think that's a good idea. Like you only really need an NVIDIA GPU if you're streaming. That was good. RFID reader. How much are these worth? Oh, 30k! Why are they so cheap? I guess you can craft them. Anyway. Whatever. Whatever. I'm amazed they're 30k. Sucks. Maybe they're not used for anything anymore. Right, CMS. Put that back down there. Oh yeah, I should put the guys... Yeah, let's go and put the thing in the hideout because I'll forget otherwise. Would Obdolbos 2 Prototype be a good way to get vitality? I'm actually not sure. I've not tried it. Didn't realize Xeno was so expensive. Yeah, sometimes it's because people use it for the hideout. Like late wipe is just not worth anything. But while people are still building stuff, it's still worth quite a decent amount. Oh, someone's just undercut me straight away, but it's all right. We'll put it. Put it there. I never bother sitting around to do the Bitcoin barter. Not that fast. It's just too hard to get it done. Right, where's our thingy mob? Why is Usek favored on Lighthouse? Because if you've not made first contact, then the rogues won't shoot you. Like not from that far away anyway. So there's one, and then what was the other one I had? Did I have it on me on my actual character? I put them all away. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so which other ones have I got? The highest level ones I have is 28. Better than that. Wait, was that killed by me? Yeah, it was by me. Wait, these aren't all by me. That was by someone else. Where's the level 41 gone? There's a 49. Where? There we go. Yeah, I got a 49 in the last raid, exactly. Yeah, this guy on. So then what else was there? 41, but that was, yeah, not me. Penny, 37. Boy next door, which is better than that one. And then 26, that's the same. Okay. What are we at now then? 1.9. That. Okay, so what else we got? Golden stars. This. Buckwheats, mustaches. Various bits of junk. Right, ours. 18 Scander. This thing is a suck. These plates also suck. Because they're 4.3 kilograms. So these are rubbish. I'm going to sell the entire plate. The reason why the armor sucks is because it only protects the plate area. Even if you take out this thorax piece, this aramid insert, this only protects the plate area. It doesn't protect thorax. So it is categorically bad. Not good armor. anymore. Go away, go away. Right, what else? We got... I like how the only thing that I have that I didn't come in with is my XL headset. Did you tag some people you killed? Yes. The XL's the only thing we had left. Got rid of everything else. Hilarious. Yes, lamp. Oh, I need to hand in the pick before I forget to do that. We're going to do that like right now. Because I will forget. Audio file, turn it in. Great, and that gives us loads of XP as well, which is really nice. So now we can apparently buy the Osprey class 4. So this thing is, let's see, where is it? This is the trick I was talking about. So if you go like PMC, factory, enable practice, ready. As soon as the back button comes up, press the button. Just press back. Probably hasn't synced is probably the reason. So now what happens is in the bottom right hand corner, you'll see a spinny thing. You probably won't be able to see it because my face is in the way. But on your game, you'll see the spinny like loading into Tarkov logo thing. And that means that it's reconnecting to like the item server, the task server, quest updates, whatnot. You can see the bottom of it actually. It's just underneath my picture. Won't most ammo just pen level 2 armored? Anyway, true. You are true. You are correct. You're right. Armor reworkers kill carries out, right? Yeah. So of the ones that, let me see. Because I've been like filling out a bit of a spreadsheet for this stuff, as I'm sure it's not surprising. So there are 52 unique armors. And of those armors, 16 of them do not protect the thorax with the aramid. So 16 of the 52, which is 31% of all armors in the game, are now useless. And should never be used. So there. Have any other questions for me? No. Right. What was I just about to do? Isn't the Osprey on Peacekeeper? Not according to the quest dialogue. Here it is. So this is the Osprey class 4, the old class 4, that comes with 2 Newsphere Tech plates, which are the second lightest, I believe, of the class 4 plates. Let me just check. Of the universal plates, at least. So Newsphere is... yeah, so these are 2.15 kilograms. The Spartan and Lafros are lighter, but they're ceramic. And the monocletes are even lighter, but they're UHWMP, blah, 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 whatever, polymer. So they're not bad, but they could be better. They're not terrible. The thing is that monocletes are really cheap on the fleet. For whatever reason. So I just tend to buy these. Now, the great thing about what we just got from these guys is that I managed to get one of these. The Cult Locust. Where'd you get the Cult Locust from? This is an intriguing question. You can get it from Skier. You need to do a quest, but I don't know which one it is. This is the problem. Like right now, I'm trying to figure out like what you can do, where you can get what from. But at the moment, I don't know what this quest is. Osprey protection is greater than the assault, of course. Of course. This one is a glorified, like, everything else rig. Because this has got class 2 here, you see. Class 2, chest, back, left, right, neck, shoulder, blah, blah, blah. That's just a pick up and go with class 4 in it. It's not too bad, though. Right? Not that bad. I think this Thor's also pretty good, though. Just pick up and go. Although these things are super heavy. So if you can combine the two together, kind of works out. I wonder how much the carrier actually sells for, but anyway, that's the problem with the Thor, is that buying the Thor from Ragman is cheap. It only costs you like 60k, but the plates suck. So then you have to replace the plates if you want it to be light. But like my Thor, or that Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, my Thor here, this one. I've got new spheres in this one and a monoclete in the front, so it's only 7 kilos. Chest armor doesn't protect the chest. I mean, it does. It just protects the plate bit. What should I be using if I only have Ragman 2? I would just complete the first 2 streets quests. Once you've completed Audit, you can use this one. 6B13. Once you've completed the one after that, then you can use the Yule. I think the Yule is really good. Early. Tips Tarkov Shooter 1 and 2. I just do it on woods near Scav House. I always do woods on Scav House. Can't you buy the MMAC and the Banshee Rig from the Flea for like 40k and get 2 tier 4 plates? Most people sell them without plates. So if you go MMAC, most of these will be without plates. Okay, so there's no plates in any of these. These are all empty. Until you get to like there. Actually, to be fair, that's not that expensive. Given that it comes with monocletes. I'm just intrigued. So that's 57k. Well, that's gone, but let me see. Have we got any others with... Yeah, so like 58k. Oh, that's gone as well. There's no way to specify this, so I think it's just going to be... Right, let's refresh and do it a bit faster. What else we got? Yeah, 58... What plates is that? Plates are kind of damaged on that thing. 60... How about this? 61k, and this is full. 61k. There you go. And that gets you 2 monoclete plates. But then you get the MMAC as well. So how much... The MMAC probably is only going to sell for like 15. That's probably the reason. Okay, it sells for 20. So that's actually no worse, really, than getting them off the flea. That's actually better than getting them off the flea. You're quite right, in fact. You do save a bit of money. You can trade the Locust at Scare 4 for a rooster. Yeah, but what quest is it? This is the important thing. What quest? What's the quest? Probably some of that bullshit. Probably. Let's have a look. Let's see if the wiki's up to date. It says peacekeeping mission. Interestingly. Okay, so if you get peacekeeping mission done, then you can get these guys. Titanium. Doesn't fare too badly. You'll make a mistake of selling their carriers with valuable plates. Indeed. What do you do for money in game? Just loot stuff and sell it. Like, it's just as simple as that. I don't know what else to say, really. I don't do that many like loot only runs or anything. So just find a route that you're comfortable with. There's like lots of places that you can go and make money. So do that and then make money. Is the best that I can tell you. Feels kind of stupid to say. 50k for the cryo-frame precision. Is that worthwhile? Should I sell it or should I just buy something else? Because it feels very stupid to just put like the chops on and the mandible. Because it's like 70k. Yes, it's not worth it. Actually not worth it. Get rid of the plague mask. Right, okay, so what else are we doing then? Favorite shotgun? 153 by a long shot. It's crashed on loading ammo. Because this guy's gone like 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. Yeah, I don't want to use this stuff today. Not in the mood for CBJ and other rubbish. So we're gonna keep it here for now. Sell this. Sell that. Probably keep that for the time being. Everything else in this gun, I guess keep that, keep the Balder. Like, Valde's actually not as bad as it was, either. I think, yeah, Jura's kind of scuffed on this guy, so... Oh, there's Zhukov, I should keep that too. Right. Thanks for recommending me the Yule. I love the Yule. I think the Yule is awesome. Right, so what are we actually going to go and do next then? So we did that one. So now we can buy the Osprey. Kind of fun. Eliminate a scav whilst playing a scav. I only killed traitor scavs though. We got... I don't know. Maybe we'll start doing hot delivery on Interchange. Either that or we do the factory one. I've got to do this for Jaeger. Secure perimeter. Maybe we'll do secure perimeter. I don't want to use the MTX at the minute. Actually, you know, maybe what's the too bad? I'm going to get rid of it for now. I have no plans of using it like immediately, so I'm just going to sell it. I think that's the best approach, honestly. Right. What else are we up to then? So, yeah, nades, morphine. I need to get rid of my injector case stuff. Autovan and the trimmer doll. I need a new mule. I know people like the Obdolbos 2 thing and stuff, but you take a lot more damage doing Obdi 2. How much is it? Vitality? 3, I think. 60k. But you have to use a Propator with it. So it's more like 80. And you get negative stamina recovery as well. I don't know. I don't know. It's fine. It's okay. You get perception though. But anyway, we'll use something throwaway for factory. Literally my my stash is just like filling up here. Hold on. Just whip through and just get rid of some of this stuff so that we can actually maneuver. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take these two out and I'm going to sell the press because I'll press the Karasek still. Don't want to use that really. Am I going to be using PP? Not really. I wanted to wait until it was a bit more expensive. I'll just put it in there. Of it. We've still got like so much junk. You need the eggs for another living high thing later. Stick on the Ulay. Put that on there. Take one grenade. Probably don't want to take this back to factory though. What else was I going to take? Oh, was it? Should I take the RPD? I've got I've got a helmet as well that's like actually pretty hilarious for factory. I've got the LSH Z2 DTM. I found one in raids. This one's actually yeah, it's a fun in raid helmet, this one. Right. And then I stuck the face shield on because it was only someone was selling one for 30k. Now I can do the barter for it. It's actually pretty good. This is class 4 all over your head. Face, eyes, jaws, head, top, nape, ears. I have neck at level 2 actually. This. So now I'm class 4 everywhere. And then we go RPD. The RPD is hilarious. I don't know if you guys have used the RPD, but it is very funny. Oh god, my game is like so laggy. I'm gonna have to restart it. What were we just saying? Oh, what's your vitality? Yeah, so 4 now apparently. Do raids or boss guards ever have different than stock plates in their eggs? I don't think so. I don't think the armors spawn with anything different. The neck attachment on the helmet, not a bad idea. Go and get the Aventail. One shot armpit incoming. Yeah, look at this. Hello, boys. Dude, this thing's absolutely insane. I mean, I'm pulling down, right? If I don't compensate... It's honestly ludicrous. Maybe I can't do... Actually, you know what? I am going to do the Ulay, because what we're going to do... Go to the stats for this. Well, my stats. Oh, yeah. This is PMC. So 69% survival rate. Yes. The perfect number. The funny number. PMC's is 86. Yeah. Come get some! And we'll just like leave the big bag on, I guess. I'm not really intending to reload this gun. Maybe I'm not even sure whether I should take extra ammo. I probably should, but and then it doesn't really matter. Face cover doesn't matter with the thing on, does it? Maybe I will anyway, just to obfuscate the face. I don't want this big bag. I can't get it in my stash properly. Ah! Is that gonna fit if I move these two? Move stuff into it, I suppose. I tend not to use like the mega bags like that. Yes, we're going with something that just is going to be annoying if someone needs to loot me. Like the MBSS. Now I'm gonna strictly reload this from my bag, by the way. Just in case you are wondering. I haven't gone completely insane, but the RPD only takes the 100-round mag. The only thing. Kirk, thank you for the tier 1 for the 2 months. Yeah, it's the only thing that it takes. Also, something hilarious that I realized about the RPD is it literally only goes full auto. The vibes are immaculate. What's missing from there? Oh, an IFAK or something. Yeah. That's which takes a key. Stem, heals. I'm just probably going to die instantly to people, aren't I? Right, let's see. So, I think we're good, no? I need to go into the office and then shoot people. Let's see your best American accent. Let's go get some! I'll spray on my scav. Let's try it. I just need office corridor kills. Hoorah! Let's go! Hit him with better watch out for bears. Can you do more of that? No. Bringing all the DACA. It is quite a DACA gun, isn't it? This. I can't do Scottish. No chance. They're like Macho Man Randy Savage. Spaghetti Boy, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Reckon was actually quite good. Full on Warhammer 40,000 orc. Red ones go faster. Daka, 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 daka. That's what this gun is. What about Northern English? I don't think I could do that. Oi, get out of my way! The orcs are kind of easier in some ways. I feel scammed out of my channel points. Why? What happened? Gotta go to work. See ya. Enjoy. Christian Bale, American Psycho. An English USEC PMC voice. Oh my god, they so should. I've been saying this for ages. They really should. So should. I did a map request. You didn't look at chat for 5 minutes. What map did you choose? We'll do it next. It didn't come up in my events list. Oh no, it did. I think you should go do pest control instead. Oh, I see. Apologies. Is that on reserve? Yeah. More PMCs, British, French. Yeah, because they would have them, right? It wouldn't just be Americans. Although United Security is American, but like, I'm sure they'd have, Western European operatives, especially if it's terror group operating out of like the border of Russia and like Europe, Right. Right. I need to get to the office, remember. Otherwise it is all for naught. Yeah, best thing about the RPD, you don't need to check. You don't need to check for fire mode. It only goes full auto. One sec, I've upped my in-game volume. Oh. Oh, all the shoots are down the other end. Come on then, friends. Why's that down there? You're looking at quests, I saw an opportunity to be funny, but you just didn't look. Sorry. How much shield isn't half as bad as the Reese? No, it's actually right. I am level 32. And now we wait. We're using US, by the way. 762 US. Probably not as good up close, but the recoil reduction is nice. Can you lot stop shooting down there? I mean, I'm making no noise, so maybe that's a mistake. Getting there, it's level 33. Oh my god. Come fight me. Just did your car needs a service? It's expensive as F key. I bought an Alton and a Gen 4 with my mate. Nice. That one is not easy. Love the ammo animation check. Like, bucket full. Bucket full. Factory quest that let a syringe had them all done, but was killed by a duo extract camping. I forgot to bring the Aventail. I don't want to get shot in the back of the head particularly. The right side, left side lean is actually kind of annoying in certain circumstances, especially if you're like right close to something, because it brings you back to the right side. Is plan to leg meta with US? Nah. We're going straight for top of thorax, neck, face, head is what we're doing. Enjoying ScavTalk? Thanks, John. Shoulder swaps should be toggled. It is toggled, in fairness. But the issue is if you go near something, it... Like, if you get barrel stuffed, it goes back to the other side. What is going on? Like, why are they all fighting down there? Are they trying to, like, bait me or something? I don't have my back to them because I forgot to put the Aventail on. So I don't have back of neck. Time to reset. Probably is. Ouch. That's not what I wanted. I'm gonna chill in here for a minute. want to get caught, like, calocking. I could have used as Augustin or something. Actually very low on HP. Need to like bolster up my max HP a little bit. Yeah! Gavnade. I think I've got like the triple damage bug from Black Limb, I think. Hard to say though. The beauty of the RPD as well is it's 700 RPM. It's very powerful. I would argue that Obdolbos 2 is cheaper, but it's not way more effective. I disagree. I disagree Obdolbos 2 is more effective. Mule is better. Right? Mule is better. It depends on whether you want cheap or better. I want better in that situation. That's why I always go for the Mule. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's 762 US when you hose them down. It's so good. Pretty quiet factory red. Exactly. Hating on my Obdolbos 2. It's fine for budget. I think it's fine. But the time I think there's a time for budget for me personally. And the fact that it does like -1 HP per second means that you basically need to combine it with an SG6. Sorry, a Propatal as well. So it's not quite as cheap as it looks. Like you can get away with the Mule without using a Propatal. Okay. More cash. Yeah, look, we already used 63. Sorry, 37. We can hear again the sweet music. When you use Therapist to heal, because it is more expensive than using a Grizzly, and you don't get XP for it. Obdolbos 2 and Mule are different. You use Obdolbos 2 if you want to stay in raid, Mule if you want to get out. Why do you think? Oh, but like, the Obdolbos 2 is like -1 health per second for like all eternity, which is awful. Look at this though. Sounds so good, doesn't it? It sounds so good. 700 RPM. Amazing. Actually sick. Yeah, we got annihilated. Our Yule. Did take the brunt though. You know? Did take the brunt. I don't even know if that's worth repairing. How much does this cost to repair with... If I just sell it to... Because Ragman won't take it in this state, you see. Too bad. Pence will take it for 20k. Will Ragman take it for 40? I don't think he will. I can repair it with Rapport. Would he take it for 32? He might. Let's try him. Let's try him. It's probably break even. 32 exactly. Look at that. Lovely. Ida, were you serious about the... were you serious about this thing, by the way? Well, I don't even know where it is. Which one is it? The one we have to kill scavs on reserve? Like, really annoying. This one? Were you serious about this one? More of a reserve request? Yeah, okay. Alright. What have I got on reserve? Let's go and see. Safe corridor. Scavs underground. Okay. Find the unpowered secret exit. This is easy. You just have to go through D2. I say easy. Infantry trek, you need like loads of keys for. Disease, you need loads of keys for. This one, I still haven't got the final key for this. Bunker part 2. I could try bunker part 2. Bunker part 2 is such a pain in the ass. We could try bunker part 2 and then D2 in theory. Cycle these things. So the question being, what are we going to take onto reserve? And like half of me is still tempted to take the RPD. The other half of me is tempted to take something like kind of goofy. I don't know. What else was I thinking about? Like P90 with SP93. Revision key is cheap now. You get it from... Oh, you get it from Peacekeeper, but I guess if it's just cheap, then... 85k? I guess it is cheap. How far through Sparta am I? I kind of stopped. I'm at number 5. Org. Org's not bad. I'm very tempted to take this. We're going to be underground for most of it. If I do bunker, it could be funny. It's probably not a good idea in the general sense, but... I kind of just want to do it anyway. Replace the OEK with a Cobra mount so you can put a attack device on the side. Not a bad idea. And then like something else, I guess, on top. I'll have a look at what I've got. 85k for 7k XP is a good ratio. Yeah, you're probably right. I'm just being cheap. You're probably right. And I guess I can always sell mine, right? When I get it. Because it'll be fine in raid because it's from quest. So. What am I going to put on top? Yeah, the mount gets folded. It's quite a funny thing to see. Now, what do we think? Like, I don't really want to be. Maybe I go. Let's check. Let's actually just check this. See what it looks like. Where's my gun? I mean, that's honestly not bad. Alcan on there is Pog. Try that as well. I've got Alcans coming out the wazoo. That's pretty dirty. Yeah, so if we're inside, like I guess it's just the ADS. That time is pretty awful. But yeah, like with the laser on, that's pretty good. I kind of like the 2x. So where we're going, I quite like the little 2x. Feels slightly better than the Elcan. I think it's because it doesn't block as much of the scope as it's coming in, as much of the screen as it's coming in. Now imagine how it would look with old recoil. Yeah, I mean it's only got 81 recoil in fairness. Right, okay. So I just didn't end up selling half of this stuff. What's the thoughts about... Well, actually, I'm going to be super heavy if I do that. I'm going to be way too heavy. I was considering bringing like a pistol just to shoot scavs with, but the hell with that. I need a marker as well. We're going to go and do the funny marker one. It depends on where we spawn. I'm going to kind of play it by like whatever happens. So we can kill scavs underground. We can kill scavs in that funny building. We can go and do the marking thing. We can do bunker. Oh god, there's so many things. Actually, I'm going to change. Let me change my volume back in game. Okay, so we've got. Oh, jeez. What did I even say? Bunker 2. What was the marker for again? Oh my god, I'm literally losing it. I'm losing track. I can't remember what I literally just said. Underground, in that funny building. Oh, it's for this one. Yes, it's for revision, isn't it? Revision. Bunker 2, and then like 2 times scav kill spots. Is that enough? Yeah, and then D2 extract. Okay. That'll do. Fine. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're ready. I think we're good. Right, heal that. 5 of them. Okay. Yes. 20 of them. 20 more. 44 of them. 10 of them. Right. I probably shouldn't use the Yule for this because it's very heavy. And I can go with something a bit lighter. Like, let's just say, for example, I decided to use the Carassa here. Reading the press. Oh, but then I need a rig as well. Yeah, I'm still going to be overweight, so it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. This is a question one anyway. Oh, yeah, also. Paracord. Do not forget the paracord. We've got a rig on, actually, so this works. Oh, and my Red Rebel. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. Great. Let's do it! Back door from mechanic that opens his quest to grab an item from RBST. Oh, fair enough. Ugh. Want a muzzle device? It can't take one. You can get the little thing on it, but I should probably put the whatever on it, but it just adds a little bit of ergo. An AA gun? Yep. Come to the 8 low receiver. Yeah, they've removed all the lowers. I don't know why. Might find it a little easy to debunk 2 by rotating around the entrances from above ground. Maybe. We'll have to have a think about it and see like if gremlins are under there. I think flash ammo is much better with plate changes. Yes and no. Yes, of course, is my first answer. My second answer is I think there's those ammos that are kind of in the middle that are much better. The ones with 20 and 30 pen, they're like miles better than they used to be. Because those ones used to just suck. They weren't good at flesh. They weren't good at getting through armor either. But 20 pen bullets now a 90% chance to get through class 2. So if you don't hit them in the plate, you hit them in the throat protection, they die in one hit. Head hitbox, they die in one hit. You know, bounce off a class 4 helmet, of course. But if you can get around the plate and maybe your helmet, you've got this whole area here and the top of the thorax where even with the plate in, you can still kill them to the chest, which is pretty awesome. So they've had a huge buff. Anything in like the 20 pen, and I think like for now, early game, 20 pen rounds have had a massive buff. For example, PST. And then rounds with a 30 pen. And the thing is with these ones, right? The 20 and 30 pen to go against class 2 and class 3 soft armors. Those are the bullets that you need high RPM with. It's no use just having 20 and 30 pen and that being the be all and end all. It needs to have high RPM so you get enough chances to hit the plate a few times or miss or whatever. So, but I think they're much better. Need D2? Yeah, I have to go to D2. I've got the D2 quest. The lowers are bugged and showing as full guns. That's why there's 2 ADARs at Skier and why Mechanic has a normal M4 for no reason. Dude, that is the first explanation that I've heard of that. That's Poggy, that's genius. That is the first logical explanation that I've heard of that from anyone. That's true. That must be true. That totally checks out. What's the best thing to use to store keys in the stash? I mean, a docs case, ideally. Otherwise, some kind of key tool. Gingy keychain, by the way. Gingy keychain can take 4 keys. Failing that, rigs that are high, Where am I? I'm locked in a small room. Unable to escape. Right, where do I need to go then? I've got lots of things to do. Bunker, revision. Provisions that way. 2 scav spots. Go to D2. Okay, well, like this is probably the single worst spawn. I could have spawned that for all of the things that I want to do. The single worst one. No Zabralo Barter yet, other than the level 51, or whatever one it is. Hope they had some RPD weapon attachments. Yeah, it is quite ugly, isn't it? Yeah, so from this one, I guess the bunker is the best one. To try and do that quest. Yeah, and then so if we do bunker, then revision. Oh, I don't know, man. Let's just go and have a wander around. Let's see if we can go down here. Every time my quest reserve, I get this spawn. BS, I tell you, this spawn's BS. Oh, that's the best thing ever. He wasn't dead for a long time. So anyways, I started blasting. Exactly. Elite Revere drums. Dude, it's so fun. It's so fun. If you can catch somebody, out of position, they just die. Say hello to my little friend. Now the new drum. The drum doesn't take that long. You'd be surprised. It doesn't have a. This is probably a bug. They probably just haven't added it yet. But it doesn't have a negative like reload debuff on it. So it's pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, I want to go in there. I want to see what he had. He looked like he had like a sniper rifle or something. Just check, see if there's anyone coming this way. Like it. Alright, up the stairs we go. Ah! No! Oh, no. Somebody in train station as well. I guess it was the other guy. We're in a 2. His friend got revenge. Yeah. Big sad. Doors and corners. Stomach buttocks. He was in a cheeky place. I couldn't see him at all. We probably took a lot of damage then. M855. So this is why... So I nearly survived with the Mule on. I took 2. Collateral. So we took 2 shots here. 2 shots here. And 1 shot here. So took 5 hits from M855. Not too bad. I mean, I died to just like stomach, like. I wonder if that was because the thorax got blacked out. Not sure. Rip the channel points, indeed. Got in the back to death. Again, good job I was wearing the Mule though, because if I was wearing the 6B3TM or something, I'd probably be auto dead. What armor's worth running? Honestly, the easy choice is just the Mule. I was using US, yeah. Thing is, I really like the idea of having 100 bullets as a solo. we had all of our lovely plans, didn't we? And it all got ruined. Right. So what else are we gonna do then? I don't want to play reserve particularly. Sorry, Ida. There's lighthouse stuff. Oh yeah, it was Interchange. Was I going to play Interchange? Do you have to stash this? 100 round M4 mags aren't that unreasonable. It's true. I don't know, it doesn't feel as good though. I don't know why. It doesn't feel as good. Headshot tremor. Oh, this bloody PMC from over 80 meters. Oh, courtesy visit's actually really easy. Maybe do shoreline, just do courtesy visit. Oh, I was doing this, wasn't I? I was doing factory office area. That's what I was doing. Maybe do that. Maybe do that. Yeah, let's carry on with that. It does give me another excuse to buy another RPD though. You know, it's funny because these are basically the same price. Like, I think these military circuit boards are about 30, and these things are about 60-ish, 53 even. So it's actually cheaper to get the RPD-N than it is to get the other one. Quite funny. So let's take another little bag. Not going. Non-finding raid duffel for some reason. Take that. Buy ourselves another Booben. Booben 100 rounder. We're going to have to buy a shed load of this then. So we buy 250. Because we're buying so much ammo, it's actually quite expensive. Because it ends up being like 45k or something. There we go. As you say, it probably is worth getting this just so we can use the PBL. We'll get the thread thing. Not that it really matters that much. And what's kind of an easy go-to? I guess, like, doesn't really matter. I'll see what I've got. Cobra is good. Yeah, EKP is good. I have one as well. Okay. Le Sight Shade. On it goes. Cool. Okay, I'm going to turn my sound back up again in game. Game sound. Cool. Right, so let's go. Yeah, random pace cover again. Take in Tarkov. Probably need to buy a new one this time. Ba, 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 ba. Goes. Double capped. I think that last raid was like one of the few raids I've ever had. Where's the other cat gone? So I'm so blind when it comes to my stash, especially when it gets messy like this. It's not this one because I use this as a filter. I just can't. Maybe I did only buy one. I don't know. Either which way. I'm next to the water. There it is. God, yeah. I'm so challenged when it comes to that. I definitely should take some of these keys out. Let's take out RBST. Let's take out Merrin. Let's take out House. We definitely don't need those. I can't be bothered removing all of my Dorms keys, but I don't really need to. Don't really need to get rid of them. Right, so that's fine. And we'll take ourselves. Yeah, we'll take another adrenaline. Yep, this is all fine. Yep, that's fine. All good. RPD plus the laser plus the thing. That armor. Yeah, got a heal. But otherwise, we should be okay. This thing is abusive, and I think it's really funny. Lighthouse or Reserve, the worst maps? I like Reserve, actually, in general. I don't mind Reserve. Lighthouse is... It's a bit weird. I don't mind Lighthouse, but it plays out in a bit of an odd way. Buben is basically one German translation of boys. I think it's like round or something. Russian? I don't know. Buben mag. Reserve rank, pom-poms, silent shotguns. Red Rebel plus paracord extract, wait for D2, leave downstairs. Keep low on the first minutes to avoid PMCs. Yeah, I was greedy going to try and get that guy. Like, I didn't know if he was in a duo or not. That was my mistake, really. So glad to see some RPD gaming. It's good fun. Why do you always run an IFAK? Oh, just because I had one on me. AFAK is the thing I should be running, really. Well, technically, the RPG is not a drum-fed magazine firearm. It is fed by a belt that happens to be enclosed in a drum. I love it. You do night or day? Day, no? I'm sure I clicked day, did I not? That'd be very weird if I clicked night. 11k banned? Good. Was that the previous one that they said about? Yeah, given that if you're getting like messages, then it means that people have been banned recently, which is cool. Yeah, let's press these buttons. We get in. Factory nonetheless. Today is good. It's a good day. Yes, 11k, but that was like a week ago or something. It feels like a long time ago, even though it probably was about 2 days. Nighttime people go to office to plant the gunpowders. That's true. Oh, I literally queued up for night. They noticed you're going in, so I backed out just in case. Easy doesn't want to be gunned down by the RPD. He's scared. RPD factory, fun way to complete Punisher 5. Yeah, good idea. To be honest, like anything works on factory. I'm, enjoying just being able to use lots of different guns this way. Kind of cool. I'm still not sure what my actual favorite is at the moment. Still don't know, really. Finished the ScavTalk episode. Yay! Oh. Be perfect. Someone's got a shotgun. Just a teaser, don't worry. Just a teaser. Just letting them know I'm up here. That's Giga. Giga wants to play with his RPD. I wonder what he's got, though. The press shotty's a little nervous-making. Your gun sounds so puny compared to RPD. Come on, come out the spawn. RPD's nuts. That's an easy one. Come on, boys. What are they doing? It's completed setup. Don't want to touch another shotgun for a while. Yeah, I feel you. Setup wasn't too bad this time for me, actually. I think last wipe it was atrocious. Constant nades going on. Office quest? Yeah. Sims to level strength faster. SJ6. Literally just use SJ6 and run. SJ6 means that... So you gain... You can't gain more strength XP in one raid than the diminishing returns like enables you to. But you can hit diminishing returns quicker with SJ6 because you get more strength XP for running than you do for walking. The resulting effect is the same, but often you'll end up like not maxing it out or whatever. Like I guess with strength you might do. If you cycle your raids with SJ6, then you should gain XP at a quicker rate, at least. No 3 BTG? Nah. Be fine. Usual factory run. You go office first, no one comes. When you need to be in office, everyone on the ground is there. Mm-hmm. Think he'll loop around and come from the left? I mean, I should hear him. Dawn alive. Good dawn spawn. No one shows up. Get there late. Everyone dead. Yep. Worth holding on to Aquamari. Why? Oh, you mean for like A and AM2s? I don't even know if that barter exists anymore. Have a look and see if the barters are still there. A lot of the barters have changed. They've changed loads of stuff when it comes to armor. Oh, I should have put the Aventail on. Damn it. Not doing. How come you're still running Adrenaline? I still kind of don't like the debuff. I don't know. I'm 50-50 on it, whether I should just use Protols now. I'm still undecided. If I use an item to craft something in the hideout, does it lose finding raid check? So anything in the hideout gets finding raid. Even if it was not before.
Gold, please.
Well, this is boring, isn't it? Yo, Stank, thank you for the prime. This. 218 key. Probably complete BS, that thing, but... 3, also not very good. Hey, no problem with the gunsmith. Ask like 7 streamers. You need to ask a question. I'm the streamer for a question. My dude. I'm the streamer for the question. I love questions. New gun? RPDN. Beast. You tried the spear. Theoretically, I've got one in my stash. Is this just a reset? This is lame. Yeah, how the quest went for me. Annoying. Too afraid to lose it. Maybe I'll use the spear at some point. I just haven't really, like, got into a mode where I want to yet. Alright then. Let's go. Oh, Slajiwi. On him. Hello, Mr. Player Scout. Could have been bad. It was fine. Oh, seashell. Get a labs key. Hey. What's he doing messing around? Oh, that's open. Hey, that gave me the GBs then. There we go. Ah. 6.8 good ammo? Yes. It is good. The first one is a bit like BCP FMJ. 762x51. The second one is cracked. It's like M80 had a baby with BP from 762. Billy Baba, hello. Yes, I got your access card. Why didn't you just try to go? Got your tank battery from the moonshine? That's the way. You just need to get to Peacekeeper 3 for the spear ammo. I think the value comes from Peacekeeper 4 though, because that's when you get the good ammo. There's no point using a 300k gun with the equivalent to BCP FMJ. You may as well use like the FAL, you know? So until I can get the SIG AP, there's not really much point, I don't think. But I do think it's going to be good, because you can only buy the 25 round mags then as well. That makes like the MDRs, giving them like a stealth buff, because the 7.62 MDR can also take the 25 round mag. As can the SR25, I think? SIG Hybrid, yeah. SIG Hybrid, yeah. The AP one. Big up for the SIG AP. Yeah, SIG Hybrid. That's what it's technically called. Da-da-da-da-da-da, T45. You know what? T45 is, you know, it sells okay. It's alright, 400 and something. Not bad. Actually, I could probably sell it at like nearly 600. Actually, it'll go eventually. Right, was that everything? Unloaded? Yep. Reload up our booben. And go again. This is good because we're going to be able to time this properly because we're like coming towards the end of the stream, so we'll be able to like time it so that I can finish on like a reasonable time. 25 mag for the MDR. Yeah, it's the new what's it called? So it's the SIG Spear Tarkov magazine. That is the 7AWM. It doesn't say what it's compatible for though. But it fits like 7.62 NATO. Yeah, they haven't updated that on the wiki yet. But it's compatible for like a bunch of stuff. Which is kind of cool. But like specific ones. $9.66 per round. Yeah, I mean, I think that's fair, right? I think that's fine. For a round you can buy from the traders, I think it's great. Hilarious they've added the SIG Spear. Yeah, it is a bit weird. Just if it helps with memory. I don't think so. You'll realize fence rep is actually useful. Well, maybe. I think level 6 rep is quite useful. Right, man. VD associated chatted out level 46 with the RPD. Dude, it's amazing. It's so fun. We did an AR-90. I'd love an AR-94 in the game. It would be so good. Screenshot the guns to take the 25 round. I don't actually have Discord open because I was trying to save memory for streets. I think, what is it? The SIG Spear. The MDR, the black MDR. I think it's the SR25. Oh, and the RSAS. That's the one. The RSAS. You know what quest unlocks the spear? Don't know. At a minute. I don't know. If you don't know, sad. You're like way ahead of me. I don't know. I guess I could know maybe through the grapevine. True. Actually, you know what? Factory's like no big deal on RAM, so maybe I can have a look. I'll see if anybody knows. Let's have a little look around. Is an AVS rig okay? Oh, right. All right. Been asked like lots of times at the wiki chat, but nobody seems to know. No one seems to know. No, I can't see it anywhere. Nobody seems to know what the SIG Spear. What was the question? Yeah, what's the SIG Spear quest unlock? Hello, keyboard. AVS rig. I think the Ule's. I don't know. AVS can take plates, so it has class 2 is the issue. Oh, great. No light meta for you, my friend. Is game uninstalled? Very helpful. Not quite. Oh, but I need to do it in the office, don't I? More than one. Is that Tagilla? Well, sounds like it. How's my helmet, actually? Oh, did it get shot in the head? Oh. Basically didn't take damage. Was it ricochet? Maybe it was ricochet. Guy dead here. Oh. Fair enough. Impact dated from the top of the metal thing. Jammer Games with the impact. Fair enough, that was a good spot. RGN. They will do that to you. It's become someone's 8 out of 8 grenadier. The triple heavy bleed. Gonna die so easy. This why he should do, because of his rig is pretty crappy. Finish my pistol PMC task of factory solely killing nakeds. You rigging their stats, kind of sus. Yeah, there seems to be quite a bit of that at the minute. This is taking his time. I got RGD'd straight out of the game. The Mule only gives 50%. You aren't taking into account the strength and endurance major buff. In addition, once you're high level immunity, the negatives are short lasting. I think you mean metabolism. But it matters not. It lasts half an hour. Mule is only 15 minutes. Also, when you have Obdolbos, you're on Propital, which means no worrying about pain effect. Yeah, but Propital isn't the same length, no, right? It's 4 minutes. So you might have to use multiple, like, unless you're taking multiple Propitals with you for using Obdolbos 2, you're actually going to run out. Like, I wouldn't worry so much about the 30 minutes of the Obdolbos 2. I'm more worried about this duration. Because once this goes away, you're going to be sat with -1 health regen for the rest of the raid. which is a bit rough. Let's go and actually have a good look at the two, just to reconfirm or recheck what the exact stats are on these things. Cool. So yeah, so Mule you get 50%, you get 45 on this one. So they're pretty similar on the actual weight limit. And the only major advantage of this is the health regen thing, because it's minus 0.1, so it's 10 times less health regen. So you can use a Prototor, but you don't really need to, because 0.1 per second is not a lot. Over a full minute, it's only 6 health. Not that big of a deal. Whereas this is 60 health over a minute, which is quite a lot. This does give strength, endurance. You get a lot of stuff for it, right? You get perception, so you can hear further a little bit, although I'm not sure exactly how that plays out. Attention, whether that matters or not is up to you. You do get strength, endurance as a buff. But the amount of, like, well, it depends, I guess. Like, the amount of weight limit you get for, like, 20 strength is not, like, how much actually is that? Like, the difference between, say, like, 10 strength and 30 strength, how much weight is that? It's like, what, 4 kilograms or something? What is the change in the weight limit? I wonder if it says on Wiki. It actually says. But I know that, you know, after they nerfed weight, or strength in particular, it doesn't give you anywhere near as much, like, carry weight as spike. The strength is 0.6% per level. Okay, so it gives you, like, 12%. I guess, yeah, that makes sense, right? So if your carry weight was 30 as a limit, now it is 33.6. So it gives you like 3.6 kilograms, which I don't think is like, you know, I guess it increases this by, yeah, it increases this by 12. Probably the way to think about it. So it's 57%. You lose back stamina. You lose stamina as you're going along. I'd have got no feelings on the subject. Hate to ask, what's your honest opinion on how to defeat cheat issue? I've got no clue. I literally have no idea. Meldonin for quick, cheap, increase in carry capacity. It's only a couple of kilos though. Like Meldonin is even less because it's so Meldonin is only. I mean, it's nice. It's nice to have it, but it's only 10. So we're talking like a 6% increase, which for most people is going to be something like 2 kilos, like 1.5, 2 kilos of extra weight. It's kind of small. I like Meldonin for the stam regen. Plus 5.5 stam regen is good. But yeah, the -1 stamina recovery and the -1 health is the biggest problems, I think. Endurance and stamina recovery cancel each other out. Are you sure? Endurance. Well, the actual stam, like the max stam decrease, sure. But the stamina recovery, I don't think this is like, this doesn't go up, right, as you level up, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it does. Effective endurance increases stamina, reduces jump strain, increases breath holding, and reduces breath recovery. I guess like yeah, increases stamina. Increases the size of the actual bar. I don't think it makes the bar go up faster though. I actually don't really know. I don't know the answer to that. But either which way, it's that for me. This is the killer because you can use. It's like stamina recovery and the health regen. Those are the two things that are the reason why I don't like it. Because yes, in theory it goes for half an hour, but then you have to have multiple Propitals to stop the like health degen. Whereas like if you're using the Mule, say it's like 140, right? And you've got the Obdolbos 2, which is 60. Well, then you need a Propital, which is another 20. So we're talking like 80 versus 140, and you might need an SJ6, which ends up being the same price. If you don't need an SJ6, then there's a value proposition thing to be had. But you're effectively like, for the trying to like save money, you're effectively cutting down your like the useful time of the Obdolbos down to 4 minutes. Real menus of Obdolbos 1. Poor boys like me running Obdi 2 just to scoot to the extract. 30 minutes of damage doesn't matter if you're back in the stash at 5. I would agree with that. Unless I'm mistaken, the conversation we were having before though was the potential argument that you use that you use Obdolbos 2 if you're wanting to stay in the raid, which I disagreed with because of this health degen thing. An hour till the scav case, my friends. Scav case. Right. We'll just see if we can quickly load into one of these before we finish up. Pretty much at the end. Fair enough. Mule seems better then. I don't know. I just think like the times that I use the Mule, like you can use both just fine. And I guess Obdolbos 2 gives you more leeway, right? If you only have a minute to the extract, you could just use Obdolbos 2 and go. This is like, it gives you more flexibility, but then you only spend the 60. If you are 4 minutes away from the extract, you can use Obdolbos 2 plus a Propitol and get to the extract that way. If you're like really far, you can use Obdolbos 2, Propitol, and a SJ6, and then you can get there really quick. Whereas with the Mule, it's just like, it's just 140k time. There's nothing you can do about it. You just have to spend 140k. Even if you're like, say you've got like 80 kilos for some reason, and the extract is like right there. It's actually quite hard to get there, right? It's so slow. It's so incredibly slow. Like, say you have to go from old gas to like BB013 on customs. Like, I've done that recently. When you're really, really heavy, it's a long way. It's a really long way. I guess if you're even closer than that, to be honest. Like, if you're up at checkpoint, you need to get to ZB. Like, if you've got, like, 80 kilos or something, then it's insane. So, Obdolbos 2 gives you more flexibility and allows you probably to save a bit of money. But usually in those situations for me, I'm only normally using a Mule if I'm, like, turbo looted. So, I'm going to, like, get out of the raid with, you know, a mil of gear or whatever. So, that's usually why I do it, because I don't want to, like, skimp, you know? You just see, oh, I've got a labs access card myself. Oh well. Go loot these boxes. See what's up. Bit of LPS. LPS is money these days. No, you can't buy LPS anymore. I don't think you can buy it at all from the traders. I think it's literally a flea market only thing. You can buy other rounds, but I think LPS is gone completely. These guys got random junk. Bunch of dead people. Somebody looking real sneaky cheeky down there. What gun do we think that is? He was ready to shoot me in the head. LPS is craftable. Is it? Where? Is it Workbench 3 now? A libs. A Vog. What came in here? I can smell the intent. I know, me too. Where's the thumbnail from? It actually was just from BSG. Genuinely just from BSG. BSG, it's like one of their like pre-wipe ones. I just thought they was really sick, so I stole it. Being totally honest. Let's scrape all of this LPS out. Why don't make me search it again? Let's scrape all the LPS. Will I sell an MRE? Probably. Oh, another Vogue. Yeah, I'm going to cap sell because of the barter. Is this any good? Pretty rubbish. This is what I tend to do these days. Like, I go in and all the random crap that I just like can't be bothered to use and whatever, I just like sell it to fence. 1 or 2 and crafting it with red gunpowder. LPS, it slaps. Absolutely. Yeah, no doubt. LPS is insane. Did you listen to the new lo-fi that BSG posted? Where did they post it? I've got on Workbench 2. Let's see, well, the wiki, I mean, we don't know if it's completely right, but yeah, the wiki says it's Workbench 2, yeah. Pretty good. What does Tarkov.dev say about that? Hideout profit on the Workbench. I mean, most stuff makes money on the Workbench. Still a bit further down. Wonder why it's so low. Oh gosh, it's really laggy. L. It's laggy. Tarkov.dev's like going awfully laggy. S. Yeah, workbench 2. It's because the profit per hour is not usually high. I think that's the reason why it's not come up on my like search so far. Because you can get like better profit per hour by crafting like wires, blue gunpowder, and better overall profit by crafting something that gives you more, I think. Overall estimated profit. Yeah, it's not as good as it was actually. You used to be able to craft like PS and stuff. Oh, you still can PP. Yeah, you can craft like PP, make a ton of money. L191. You can make like 60k a go by doing L191 or PP. I think that's why LPS doesn't come up as much. Still, like, it's still okay. It's still up there. It's like 20k a go. Depends on what price you get the components, to be honest. On YouTube? No, I haven't actually. No. Right, guys. Well, unfortunately, we're going to have to head off. I'm currently working on the next video is going to be it's going to be about level 3 traders and the weapons at level 3 traders, so that people kind of like either can figure out what to do once you're there, or you know, like aspire towards like which trader to get first or whatever, so you can figure out exactly like what the best thing to do. So that's going to come next. I still kind of want to do something about blunt damage, but I haven't really decided yet exactly how I'm going to do it. I was only thinking about it today, so I don't want to go too crazy. Let us go and let's go and raid. Where is? I saw it in a second ago. Cool. We show everyone like that. Nice. Rightio, friends. Get this going. In-game settings, do exclamation settings, and you'll see them. You'll be able to check them out while I'm not here, but it'll show you. It'll show you. Right, everybody, have a absolute lovely rest of your Thursday. On for ScavTalk tomorrow. I'm going to try and produce 2 videos before the weekend, so maybe I'll post one tomorrow and one like Sunday or something. I'm like on a bit of an odd schedule at the minute, so you know, we'll see. There's still more to make than go back to the old schedule, but we will see. We will see. I will catch you all later, and have fun, enjoy, say hi to Val for me. Bye, everyone.